Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Such a special show for you live from Los Angeles. And as we get ready to celebrate 3 big hours, we've got an amazing lineup as we always do. But tonight is very special. We have a really, really cool lineup. We like to call it What's New Wednesday because we have been working all day on that Tuesday day off to make a lot of brand new and give you a lot of great values on some really exquisite pieces. But tonight, amazing designer pieces that we've never seen before. We've got combinations we've never seen before. We've got some really exciting designs that we've never seen the likes of before. So I think you are in for a treat tonight as we celebrate all that is the best in fine jewelry, as we like to do. It's our nightly party here, and we're so glad to have you as a part of it because we've got so much, including top of the hours. How about a big ruby on a major sale event price? How about a huge tanzanite? We've got a mega 12 karat plus. It actually has fancy diamonds with it, so it just gets a little bit better. And then I'm really proud to say this may be the most exciting item of the night, and it's not even something that I could wear. It's actually a gents ring. We actually have a tanzanite gents ring. I know a lot of you have been asking us lately for tanzanite gentleman style. So I can't remember the last time we had one, which is weird because we'll bring blue wing block Ds just about every night for the gals, but we don't see nearly as many for the guys. So tonight is the night, and we're going to do something very, very special for the occasion because it is so limited. So we'll see that coming up in just a little bit, and it's a real classic. I mean, we're talking about still giving you an incredible amount of gold, still giving you diamonds as well, but also gold color choice and a really, really good blue wing. So that's on the way. Wheels every hour. How's that sound? 1 per hour. We love that. And then we also have diamonds in a pendant. And, you know, some really special turquoise pieces are here, actually. We've got even a potential matching set where we're going to have some earrings, but also a gorgeous pendant. And I mean, really, really gorgeous designer pendant, but also it's really affordable. So looking forward to sharing the blue Sleeping Beauties with you, and of course the blue wings and anything you're looking for. If we can help you out on this magical 222, because it is February 22nd, which also means that tomorrow is 223. So, you know, just saying. This is a special day, so we're going to celebrate with too many good values and maybe too good of a value on everything, if you know what I mean. So get ready for sale event pricing, all the best. And again, get requests in if you have them. We're happy to help you out with those as always. Let's get started with our first item. This is actually, as we're going to see throughout the show, a lot of one-of-a-kinds, but we have this diamond ring that is so designer and really fabulous. It's item number 8607 to get us going on a Wednesday, and we've got this really beautiful kind of sculptural feel because it's actually going to incorporate the baguettes and the rounds, but yet you put a rectangular cut with a round cut, and somehow you put them together and it makes an oval. It's really just, again, about great designer elements and great designer quality that you get all the way around, but it's also going to be 17 points in the baguettes, 6 points in diamonds. Notice it is actually now, Tony, we're only doing this one last one, so it's only available as you see it in the white gold. Once upon a time, we were saying, you know what, we'll change it for you. But now it's just as it is, and that has a lot to do with this price tag. But this is part of what we love about baguettes. Look what they are able to do. Give you that surface splash and shine we love, and then you get diamonds as well, top and bottom. That would be the round brilliance, but so precision the way it's set up so that there's that larger and then the smaller on the sides there that can make that oval shape. So the diamonds can still be put so closely together. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much. Mary, I'm glad to hear that. Very excited. All right. Good, good, good. And she loves it. Yay. She just got her yellow diamond in the mail today, and she loves it. So that's great. So good news there. And also, again, that could be you in a couple of days saying, Lolo, I got my diamond ring, you know, the baguettes with the rounds making the oval, and I got it and I love it. So that's how we do. So here we go with 18 karat white gold only, just one. It was $19.99. These designer styles, which are the illusion sets that kind of create, we see illusion because it kind of looks like one bigger stone when you see it. And I'll show that to you on the hand right now. So you see what we're talking about. It almost looks like a solitaire oval, doesn't it? But yet an oval, no matter how good it is or how special it is or how big it is even for that matter, it's never going to give you quite this kind of flash because it's not an oval. It's the baguettes and the rounds together. So makes it even more intriguing than you would sometimes see if you just got your more traditional solitaire, but it's not even $9.99. Hello, let's go. We're going to make it a big, big value. And again, watch some rapid fire discounts that we have for you tonight throughout the show. Just get ready on those phone lines because always important to dial in before you even see the price tag because there could be a lot of people who say, you know, I think that's a really good value and I think I'll take it when it goes under under $9.99, but it's going way under. So you're not spending $9.99 or $8.99 or even $799. I mean, the price tag is tumbling faster than I can even put the ring back down on the wheel. So here we go. Instead of even $699, remember, this is solid 18 karat gold. So you gotta love that higher purity gold that we don't see as often here. And we see a lot of high-end jewelry, but yet don't see as much of the 18 karat gold utilized, but here it is. And it's $599 instead. So that is why it's just as it is, one only there, and obviously under the cost that it takes to put it together. So nothing like starting our Wednesday with a little under cost special for you, and that will be that. So one only. Let's see who's got it. We have 22 seconds remaining, and then we'll see. Oh, I do have some really fabulous I've got fancy colors in pendants today, which is kind of intriguing. We have orange diamonds in a pendant. We have yellow diamonds in a pendant as well. So really big sizes of those diamonds. We don't see that a lot. We see them mostly concentrated to rings, but tonight is a night we're going to get some really cool pendant opportunities. But $5.99 on this one. Looks like an oval solitaire, but again, no price tag like it. And then something really cool is coming up. We had a special pair of earrings like this in amethyst the other day. So excited that we're seeing another variety, a really stone we don't see that often coming up next, and a really cool briolette cut earring, sort of a briolette. It's kind of fancier than a briolette even, which can you fathom that? 9761 is coming up next. That diamond ring available if you want it. I'm just going to keep on moving because these are so cool. And we did something in amethyst. You might remember it because they were so distinctive, but this time around it's in a Swiss blue topaz. So you get that really bright blue. I mean, that's a pretty blue, almost like a turquoisey blue, almost a really just, again, bright and vibrant. But there's something about this cutting, and normally when we see fancy cuts like this that go all the way around, so it's a whole 360-degree experience, a lot of times that would be a briolette, something a little more simplistic or straightforward. This is actually done where the stone, think about how complex this is to cut this way. Because first you have the stone, which is a unique shape in and of itself. It's not really a round bead. It's more oblong, but then again, kind of shortened. Does that make sense? It's wider through the middle, kind of comes to a point at either the top and the bottom, but you have this really special carat weight. And then of course, all of this faceting, not as sharp a faceting, but instead really beautiful, smooth kind of grooves along these stones here. It's that bright pop. We know there's the sky blue, which is the lighter blue. There's that London blue, which is the opposite end of the spectrum, which is more that deeper navy blue. And then there is that Swiss blue, which you don't lose any of that pop or bright color by cutting it in this way. This is actually a carat weight of 24 carats 27. One more thing, we're going to keep with the 18 karat gold here. We still are offering 18 karat gold. This is 18 karat white gold only in this earring, so that's going to be it. It's that hoop to start, then that drop. And the beauty of having this facet pattern all the way around is the fact that if you are wearing an earring, obviously people see them from all different directions, not just the front like a ring where you don't see the back as much, right? An earring is something people are going to see all the way around, especially even the back if you've got a shorter hairstyle, your hair's up or back. So 24 carats 27, that's the Swiss blue fancy cut. That goes all the way around. Then the diamonds in the front as well. Very special to have those diamonds in the front of the hoop also. Take a look. And yep, the diamond weight is going to be, I think we got it mapped out. Yeah, 9 points in diamonds in the front of that hoop as well. Great drop. Elegant, because we know the color blue, I mean, goes with everything, right? It's a beautiful, bright, I mean, you don't need to be wearing blue to wear that color. It's beautiful with so many other things. And I love that we've got such a high-end look here. And yes, there's only one pair, so we better make this quick because there's no way they're sticking around. And here we go with that snap bar closure on the hoop. I want to show you from a distance away, and that's what they look like. But then, of course, we're going to get you a look with the measurement here from top to bottom. They are going to be just over an inch. We'll call them like 1 1/8 inches there if you include that little end cap right beneath. And you can see the transparency of that stone. Despite that cutting that goes all the way around, you're still getting a transparency. You can see right through that stone. You can see that beautiful blue. And then it's like every groove of that faceting really does kind of light up individually. It's so pretty. And they're not even going to be $29.99. It's a great designer earring for one caller. I will try one on for you as well. And we're going to make them a whole lot better than even $3,000 or $29.99. Only one pair. Just stay in the white gold like they are. Did anybody get that big diamond ring yet? Not yet. So this is going to be it, guys. Last call on this earring now. And you know what we'll do instead of even, oh no, I don't even think $2,000 is going to do it. I think $19.99 is pretty special, but we can take them a lot lower for you right now and send them out of here. And then here's a quick look at them on just to give you an idea of that size that you're getting there. And that's a beautiful, beautiful look. And you see how with that little end cap that marks the base there, almost gives it a look like there's a point or a culet to that stone and that facet pattern. when it's really rounded. So just a little heads up on that, just that little detail there. And you can see the diamonds in the front of that hoop. We're going to make them only $999 for the pair. That is it. So whoever says yes first, you're going to get them, and then everybody else is going to be left just wishing and hoping we dialed in a little earlier for them. But that's a really special way to get that bold nature of that stone. I love that you're getting almost 24.5 carats of the blue topaz variety there, and the diamonds as well. And we're going to go back to our wheel, take a close-up look. They're only $9.99, and we have a request already, and it's a fabulous request, one of my favorites. But did you know that this price tag has never been this low before? I mean, this is really, wait, we've always, hold on. Who made this request? Janet? Oh, Jana, okay. You know what's interesting? Wow, okay. Well, I know it's early, but Jana, this is a great request, but I think we could help out a couple of people here. Here's why. We're about to bring out a cross pendant request for Jana, and I don't know if she's seen this specific one before, but this is our all-time classic in a cross pendant. And I've sold this now here at TVON for like nearly 7 years. I've never seen it discounted like this. Okay, so this is good news. We've got something special coming up. Call me on the blue topaz. They're $9.99 if you'd like them. One pair only. They'll be gone. What we're doing coming up is a little bit interesting, because this item number goes back to when it was created, and that was about 6 years ago, 439-0439. It's one of the icons of the cross styles we do, yet this price has never. Up until now, it was always kept the same, which is kind of like the same thing as getting a discount, because if something is priced today the same way it was, oh, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, that would be a discount, because obviously the price should have gone up. What we're doing right now is the lowest price I've ever seen on this one, and it's a tried and true classic favorite. So let's put it up here for you. I'm going to move those aside, and we're going to show you here, and usually this one will cooperate with me and sit up for us, so let's hope it does right now, because I really, really, really want you to see this. It is one of the most beautifully designer cross styles we do. I think it's my personal favorite. I actually have a rose gold here to show you as well, so you can see how it changes a little bit, the look, when you've got a different gold color as the backdrop. This one, I'm going to try that on. You know what I've got here is 439. Let's zoom back. It's really special, 90 points in diamonds, but you have this really cool way that the corners are done in that more exaggerated element. So you get, instead of just being that simple cross that comes to a point there and then ends, it goes almost like an arrow, and that's done with a point of other round brilliant diamonds, creating this look. I cannot believe what I'm about to say here, because this has been, and you guys know it, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. If you've watched the show before, chances are you've seen this cross pendant through the years. I hope this is the one she wants. If not, I'm going to show it for anybody else who wants it as well, because this is stunning, and yet it's always, well, for a while it was $9.99. That was incredible for 90 points in bigger diamonds. You are going to choose your white, your yellow, or your rose. Now, here's what it looks like in rose gold. So if you go with more of a contrasting type of gold color, you will get a different look slightly, and I'll show that to you now. We'll show it on the hand. This is a hidden bail, so it's going to be a lengthy bail right behind the top point there. This is what it looks like from a distance away. If you ask me, this is the perfect size, because it's not too large and not too small. We've done some really big 2-inch styles. We've done some really petite and dainty ones that are sold out. This is really that right there at that 1.25 inches top to bottom, and then that hidden bail. You'll see it on the neckline, but that's again the rose gold. So you see that there's a little more, I wouldn't say you're seeing a lot of the gold, right? The diamonds are still the number one focal point, but you see a little bit of that backdrop of the gold, just makes it a little bit more contrast. But you know what? It's not even $888. Now, I know for years and years I've had it at $888. Why this would come down on a Wednesday night when it's just requested, not even scheduled for the show, this is really getting interesting. Take a look, though, also up close, and then we'll show you on the neckline as well, just so you can get a better idea if you just, want to compare it, from a distance away and see it actually against the neckline, so you can see it from kind of your across the room perspective. But what is happening here is a value that's even better than $888. This has never happened before. Truly, truly incredible when you consider the amount of diamonds you have, the really important way these are set, the hidden bail that it has. Let's go back up close. Look at that white gold, which is always popular. I'm not even asking for $888. This is incredible. This is a tried and true favorite. It's a classic as well. Can't say enough about it except run to the phone lines, because I see maybe that's why we're discounting it, because it's got a very limited quantity. So this may be one of those classic situations of, here's what we have now. This is all we have. Once this quantity sells out, the price tag, I'm sure it'll be made again because it's that classic, but the price tag would have to go up. So that's probably what's likely happening here as this was requested. Do not wait if you're thinking about this one because it's not even $888. This has been a favorite for so many years at that price. And I think we know that 90 points in diamonds, that price is pretty special. But you're not spending $888 tonight. You're not even spending $800 tonight. You choose your white, your yellow, or your rose gold. Come on over and take a look. There's no way this is going to last. And I will tell you right now, it's going to be better. And we are busy on the phone lines. No surprise. This is a favorite. And yet, if you don't have one, or if you want to get one in another gold color, this would be a perfect time to do it because it's only going to be $799 instead. This has not been reduced like this ever before. So what on earth? And even, Monday, I mean, right? Monday we had a little sale going on. It was President's Day. It was a holiday, a national holiday. So even that, like let's say that had come out on Monday night, you still would be paying more than you're paying here tonight to get this fabulous piece. So all you have to do is let me know if you want the white, the yellow, or the rose. Dial quickly because obviously not a lot of them to go around. Jess, is that the one she was asking for? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, so that's good news. And then we've got, thank goodness, a couple of them to go around. Jalen, are you getting, which color are you getting? White gold. And what about you, Jason? Do you know which color you're getting? Okay, so we've got 2 white gold gone. And what color is Jana getting? She's getting a white gold as well. Well, that is always the most favorite. I'm glad we started with the most in quantity on the white gold there. That's going to continue to be popular and until it sells out. So huge value there. Congratulations. So we'll give that 60 seconds. Just again, thank you, Jana, for that request. Appreciate that because you're helping a lot of people out right now with that one at a very special brand new price tag. Love that. So huge opportunity and thank you so much. We've got a minute left to share it with you. And if you had trouble getting through a minute ago because we see a few you dropped out, we've got an operator available now for you right away. So $799, that is a huge value on that 90 point, all bigger diamonds throughout. Really, really well done. Yes. Did she ever get what? What? I don't know anything about it, Jana. No, she didn't because I don't know anything about a painting. Oh, you mean, is that Jana though? Jana? Am I getting that right? That's right, that's right. Yes. I thought you meant recently. Okay. I'm going, no, I didn't get anything recently. Yes, of course, Jana, yes. Yes, oh my gosh, she's an incredible artist. I did not realize, well, I haven't heard from her in a while, Jess. It's been a while. Yeah, she's an incredible artist. She was doing oils on canvas for a lot of us here. And then she was kind enough to include one for my mom. She said, she gave me one. She said it was pink and green. I was commenting how much my mom loves that color scheme. So she said, you give that one to your mom and you get a different one. And she sent me another one. So yes, she did. Yes, absolutely. And that is proudly displayed. Thank you so much, Jana. Thank you. Gosh, it had been a while. Gosh, it's very kind of her to stop in and be shopping here tonight. I love that. It's nice to hear from old friends. So $799. Thank you again, Jana, and appreciate you so much. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We've got a beautiful star design. Yeah, the Patriotic. We had some cool Patriotic designs just the last couple of days. I have got maybe the coolest yet, a big time star. You got to see this. This is really, really cool. It's a big time piece too as far as size, not just the carat weights and all that, but size of it is incredible. Let me go ahead and put that chain attached to it so you can see it really, really well. They didn't bother fastening the chain, but I'm going to do that for you. All right, let's take a look on the hand here and show you another pendant. Now we go from crosses to a popular motif here, but look how large this size is overall. So well done. This is item number 9709. This will be 18 karat solid gold again. And first of all, this size, maybe we should start there because the size of this piece, factoring in the fact it's all solid 18 karat gold behind it, and you've got 1 3/4 inches of top to bottom length on this 18 karat gold. There's a lot going on there. How about some sapphire weights here? So you've got 42 points in the blue sapphires. That's going to be right in the center there. And then also 94 points in ruby and 55 points in white diamonds as well. So this has got some great size to it. Of course, we've seen some of these ruby, sapphire, and diamonds to really give you patriotic, but with some really high-end stones here. It does come with a chain, which will also be 18 karat gold. I just want to show you it's got a spring ring clasp and just the 1 18-inch length there, but a nice chain that you can pop off that pendant, used with other things as as well, but a really beautiful, again, the Patriotic star, the inside under gallery, which is so well done there as well. And that's going to be, okay, I'm going to take it. Oh, you know what? Actually, one more thing. This one's actually an enhancer. So as I show you on the neckline here, just be aware that you can also put that on with, let's say you have beads or pearls or something that's larger than a chain that's going to go right through the bail. What that enhancer allows you to do is put that enhancer on with other things. So you get a little opportunity there as well. So nice to have that flexibility with that enhancer bail. So again, not relying on a chain that needs to go right through, although right now it certainly is also a bail large enough for diamonds by the yard, etc. So you've got a great option there. Let's go, if I can go up close. I want to show you all the amazing stones here up close as well. If we can, I might need to zoom back a little bit, but look at all of these incredible matched rubies, sapphires, and then they did put that little bit of that black rhodium in the middle star, so you can see how it's kind of like, this is what we couldn't appreciate necessarily from a distance, was that it's kind of stars within stars here and done very texturally, where you see that kind of, again, elevation of certain levels there. You've got the blues in the middle that are elevated above the diamonds on the sides, and you can really see that centered blue sapphire as well, which looks so nice. And we're going to do this all for really one great value, because if it is, again, a piece that you're not wearing every single day, although you certainly could, you've got the affordability that allows it to be a great piece to enjoy, even if it's for the more patriotic holidays, or when you're going to a patriotic event, or when you're, you know, hanging out at the big holiday parades, or whatever the case may be, right? But this is certainly something that the star motif is hot right now anyways, so it's a really good piece to wear and enjoy all the time. Let's make it better than $39.99. Again, a lot of 18 karat gold here to consider. There's that enhancer bail, so you see how if you need to, it just flips up. It's kind of like a figure eight you'd have on a bracelet catch, but it's that kind of concept that allows you to open and close that bail really, really easily. So we're going to make it better than even half off at $2,000 or $19.99, just one like it. And boy, every single one of those diamond cut sapphires, rubies, and of course the diamonds are really glowing. That's just, again, to say they're just rubies or just sapphires is not really giving you the full story. They're each individually exquisite qualities as well. And you can see that displayed by the clarity of the stones and how they're glowing. I'll make it just, you know what, make it $14.99 first caller. And again, huge size there at nearly 2 inches top to bottom in solid 18 karat gold. That is a lovely, lovely piece. And we're so proud to bring it to you. So there it is, leading with yet another great patriotic piece that we've had a few. Gosh, we had so many great ones the other day. On Monday, we brought out a lot for President's Day, and now another one for you tonight. So huge value there. Call us on those cross pendants, because we might have your favorite gold colors still available. Got a big, big, big time ammolite. I know we haven't seen ammolite in a ring in a while. Got one for you coming up. I was inspired by some ammolite requests we had the other day, so wanted to put together rings. We hadn't seen one in a very long time, so we'll be seeing that for you. And $14.99 on this 18 karat gold star design. Love it. And then we have quite a few pendants and earrings, so we'll take a little break since we've been really featuring pendants and earrings for the last few minutes, and we're going to show you a ring. And this is the ammolite that I was telling you about. And funny enough, we've done this one for you in rose gold to give you an idea. And the star is here if you'd like it. And then take a look. Now, this almost feels patriotic in its own right. Now, obviously, this is not a 2-inch pendant, so we're going to come in a little closer, back to normal ring depth here, but take a good look at this ammolite. That is really a cool stone when you talk about the rarity of it. Let me just go ahead and polish it off here and really show you another angle too, because when you have a pear shape, I sometimes like to angle it with the point down here when it's up close, just so you can really see that direct face of that stone here, and then watch the blues and the greens and the reds here. It's a striped effect. Not all ammolites do this. It's a little more unique to find an ammolite that's going to give you that kind of coloring to it. Usually they're going to be typically brown. I mean, truly, they usually don't have this kind of color. This is a major wow. So if you're talking about exotic, rare, prehistoric, yes, prehistoric, it was an organic stone at one point. So 65 million years ago, when you're talking about, you know, dinosaurs roaming the earth, there was a sea creature called the ammonite, and that ammonite had a shell. So think of it almost as like prehistoric abalone or mother of pearl, very similar in the ways we can think of it and how it's actually derived. But of course, that's long gone, so now you rely on fossilized shell from that ammonite. When it's in gem form like this, it's called ammolite. It actually is mostly from Alberta, Canada. So you've got that really distinctive color play here that is almost like an opal, but better, because it's got such bright, distinctive blues and reds and greens. And again, not all do that. Most of them are just brown. If you've ever seen an ammolite before, you probably wouldn't even liken it to this stone because they're vastly different. So we're proud to have this. It's been a while now since we've seen ammolite. But again, really excited to have a ring for you. Take a look at it. It's 8469. It's going to to be our quick deal here, because obviously, you know, this is not going to be something that we're going to get a lot of going forward. We've just got what we've got. And again, every single stone, very specialty here. And then let me show you how we did this in the rose gold with that stacked design of diamonds. First the halo, then a couple of rows just outer from there, just to really kind of give you that little stair-step design to the gold band. And then if we take a look, flipping it around, you can see those colors again. So really a striped effect here of the reds, the greens, and those bright blues. It's going to be a 1 carat stone, 38 points in diamond weight as well, in a real classic styling, and yet it is just going to be affordable so that you can try this ammolite as well. If you're a collector, it's a great one to collect. It's a really beautiful, unusual stone. Not a lot of people are going to have ammolite out there, so kind of fun to be able to get something that rarely people have, and this is your gem quality form, no doubt about it. And we're going to make it really affordable for you. Instead of even $1,999, just a really nice affordable value when you consider that kind of gold weight that it has just in the band alone. Here's what it looks like on, so you can see. I mean, really, we've actually, with the ammolites, oh gosh, the color, it's kind of like opals where you're not even seeing the best of it yet. You really have to see this in person to fully appreciate all the colors. Just me picking it up and getting it out of the light for just a mere second to put it on, you see completely different, brighter colors than you even see on camera. I think, again, here you're seeing a lot of that as well, where suddenly when the light hits that red, you see how that section lights up. And then you see the green, and then you see those bright blues. So it's really that very cool. I mean, even opals from the best source in Australia's Lightning Ridge can't do this. They're very rarely that bright. So you get these big segments of color. We're not even making it $9.99 to try it. It's a really rare stone. Of course, we always layer it. It's like a doublet in the sense that we give it a layer, and you'll see it from the sides here, where we layer a clear crystal quartz. So see that ammonite, that darker shade is at the base. That's the ammolite. And then you've got that layer of clear crystal quartz over it to really just act as a kind of a protector for that stone. I mean, after all, it is 65 million years old. So $9.99 it's not, $8.99 it is not either. Going to make it really, really affordable for you if you like it or want to try it. And don't hesitate on changing the gold color. You can. It's just a suggestion in the rose gold to match those reds. Certainly would look great in the white or the yellow as well, but it's only going to be, you know what, not even $8.88. Let's go ahead and wow you. Just completely mesmerize you on what kind of values we can bring tonight and make it even, you know what, not even $7.99. How about this? $777 to get that one a home if you'd like it right now. And ammolite is just too rare in that very distinctive, unique look. So try it. I do believe you're going to love it. If you love to get a lot of color play, I know we usually reserve that play of color. You know, that definition truly only applies to opal, but this is really where those colors are playing, right? So you get that segmented color and you get that beautiful dose of really 3 primary colors. And you can see every time the light hits it, that's what happens. It magnifies it. It acts as a, it's like the light just allows it to glow that much further. And it looks like there's even a little bit of a texture when you see it up close like this, where it almost reminds me, I always called it the land, the sea, the sun, where they meet. It reminds me of a beautiful, you know, like on a seaside cliff off in like, you know, a beautiful area and maybe Carmel or, you know, gosh, there's a million different coastal cities where you just at sunset, you see those colors in the sky meeting up with the landscape of like a rolling green cliff and then of course the water down below. And it just, this particular pattern really just gives me that reminder. And $777 if you'd like it. It's certainly making it affordable so that you have a really good value and a great way to try it if you don't already have one. We've got a quick wheel coming up. We have a really special pendant on the way. And then, you know, we're going to have you guys price some things tonight as well, because that's how we do. It's a really special night to be shopping. We've got incredible values all night, but you know what? Sometimes, oh, there's even a tanzanite wheel that's going to be really, we haven't done a tanzanite wheel in a while, right? We used to do them all the time. It's a couple of things. We're limited on tanzanites overall, but also the fact is that the prices should not be coming down on our last of the last of blue wings, but we're going to do that tonight on a 6 carat plus wheel where you're going to have 3 options in 6 carat plus stones. So that's all happening, but I think maybe the best pendant value I've seen in a while is coming up right now, and this is actually going to be, I'm going to set it right here for you, and I'm hoping that it's going to balance. It probably won't, but I'll just, you know what, I'll prop it up here, and we're going to need a little room. So continuing with large pendants tonight, but this one takes the cake for gem weight. Diamonds completely. Those are already, you see the huge yellow diamonds you have. This is like that overall overlapping, kind of like a love knot style in a wreath design that is done so well, because that's all white diamonds on the outside, but in between every section is a very large yellow diamond. Now this is last call. This goes way back. So if you haven't seen this in a while, you may just be a newer, more recent shopper within the last 5 years, because that's how long it's been since we've seen this here. And it's a major diamond weight. Back before we even did a lot of yellow diamonds, you've got a carat 19 here in your round yellow diamonds on item number 739. It is also a carat 15 in white diamonds. So when you total that and tally it, it's actually 234 in diamonds all together. Let me just say, this price tag is amazing. I went ahead and calculated the diamonds individually as far as the yellow diamond weight is concerned. Again, 119 on the yellows. So we're starting there. That's actually the bigger of the two weights are the yellow diamonds, in which there are only going to be 8 stones. And then you have, is that right? 2, 4, 6, yes. And then you have the 115 in the white diamonds. So we separate it because obviously the yellow diamonds being important on their own right, separate, and the fact that they're larger. So that also allows us to give you an individual carat weight on each round brilliant, which is a little over 14 points. That's a big deal. Now, I do want to show you there's a slight concave nature to the way the whole piece is designed. The entirety of the piece really has bails all the way around it, so you can kind of put your chain wherever you need to, but I'm holding it by the more official bail here, so when it's going to be that circular style, doesn't matter where you put the chain. Bottom line is it's going to be hidden right through any of those side cutout details you have, so it looks like this when it's on, and it's really pretty. The circle style is always popular, but when you have a circle style that's giving you that much overlap and open work, I think it's really extra attractive. It's just a little bit more detailed and a little bit more of that ornate kind of look. And then here's your diameter. It's going to be 1 inch in diameter, maybe just a teeny bit more, but it's got a lot of diamond weight. 234 is your total weight here. I'll put it on the neckline so you can see it there. Of course, you're not going to see the tweezers. You're only going to see your chain delicately going through it so that it basically floats along the neckline like you see it there. But it's a really special piece, and yet 234 in diamond weight. Obviously, you can wear it a little higher or a little lower, just depending on which kind of length chain you put it on. But it's really special. And 234, watch this price tag. We only have one. And if you have a yellow diamond piece from us, obviously that's going to go with it. If you have really any diamond piece, it's going to go with it because you have so much of the white and the yellow diamonds. Now, back in the day, we're talking about 5 years ago, this was a piece, and this was long before we did a lot of routine yellow diamonds. This was still $49.99 because it's got that big carat weight, and each individual stone is so large. But we're doing better than that. We just found this in the vault, literally closing it out here just to make sure it goes, and those yellow diamonds are perfection. Also, we don't see a lot of round, brilliant yellow diamonds, so that makes it an extra special look. And you know what? It's not even $49.39 or $29.99. $234 in diamond weight. Exquisite bigger yellows, the circular style, but opulent and ornate. It just could not be more feminine or more pretty. And it's almost like infinity designs in a way, interlocking with the circles. Circles are themselves infinite, so very symbolic in a lot of different ways here. And we're going to make it a whole lot better than even $29.99. First caller, there is only one. I can't make another one because we don't even have the round, brilliant yellow diamonds to create it. We're just going to ask $1,999 really quickly here for one caller only who says, I got to have it. We have so many pendants and earrings, but you know what? Nothing else that features yellow diamonds of that size. It's a really important piece. And sure enough, $19.99 gets it to one caller. $234 in total. Remember, 14 points plus on each and every one of those individual yellow diamond round brilliants, and it is a massive value for $19.99. So that's a one only. That goes way back, and to think that it was $5,000 many years ago. Think about, and I just want to show it one more time on the hand here so you don't see as much of the tweezer and you just see more of the pendant itself and the size that it gives you. That is gorgeous. Oh, you're going to love it. An everyday wearable, 1 inch diameter usually means that if it's in that 1 inch range, I usually think for most of us that's an everyday wearable kind of size to get. I think when they get a little bigger, sometimes maybe that's not going to be every day. Sometimes when they're smaller, that might be a little bit less noticeable. This is really just beautifully done, and we've got several callers on the line. It's only going to be the first caller who says yes that gets to take it. Unfortunately, I'm limited on everything. Spencer's got that one. So now we build a wheel, and we build a wheel with some of the most beautiful and different. This is a little bit of an exotic wheel. if you're kind of Miss Plain Jane, I like the classics, this may not have anything for you because it's all really unique pieces. And that is, I think, what so many of us strive for, because chances are it's not your first jewelry rodeo. You might be looking for something more unique. And this is it. Wow, we have a cabochon cut, royal Zambian. That's the first one we've seen like it. Here is imperial topaz. Behind it is the fire opal. Then you have a combination of sapphires and diamonds in the middle in that really unique cutout design. Love the way that's like a harlequin pattern that's built throughout that ring. And then we also have the golden pearl. Golden pearls, which have been very hot of late, very popular. That's the golden pearl. Here's the imperial topaz. Again, that's the rose design on one side with the imperial on the other. So that would be a really directional style that you choose, whether you want to have the stone on, you know, towards the inner or outer of the hand there, but that's really up to you. This is a set of 5. These are one-of-a-kind pieces. They're going to fly. All one-onlys, though. Here's the good news. You can change the gold color on anything. Now, I do have just one restriction here. It's only yellow or white on this sapphire combination with the pinks and the blues, and then, of course, the diamonds sprinkled within. And that's a really pretty ring. So a lot of different styles here, but change the gold on any. Again, white or yellow on the sapphire, so you're going to keep those classic one way or the other. But here's where we get you a big value. It is definitely exotic, right? From the big, bold designs, a lot of gold presence, beautiful rare stones, or in the case of the Zambian, we see them kind of frequently, but don't usually see a cabochon cut. So that makes that stone really unique. And you've got a lot of great choices to choose. So again, there's an exotic stone like imperial topaz. We don't see those very often. The golden pearl, on the other hand, we've been seeing a few of late, very, very popular. I think everyone's starting to get hip to the rare pearl world. Try saying that 5 times fast, but the rare pearls of the world are very, very, very expensive. Everywhere else but here. We do something kind of crazy good so that you can have them and enjoy them and, you know, not just settle for a white pearl like everybody's got. It's really nice to get the pinks and the purples, and then we get really rare with the goldens and the Tahitians, which golden we're seeing on this wheel. Nothing up here is going to be, and I'm talking about, you know, $39.99 pieces in up here. And it makes sense. Exotic stones, rare stones, great gold weights, great kind of designs around them. Every single ring up here has got a good amount of gold to it as well. So it's not just, you know, it's more than just about the stone and the diamonds that are with it. It's about how they're supported, you know, how you're bringing it together with precious metal, in which, again, you're choosing your favorite metal, whatever color that is. You're getting your favorite, again, size, whatever that is. We take care of all of that for you. So it really is just, you know, your easy kind of like everything custom for you, and all that with a really good price tag as well, where you're not even spending $39.99. Take a look. This is not going to last very long, that's for sure. We are so proud to bring these pieces, and every single one exotic as it is, for less than even $3,000. Come on in early. I don't think anything up here is going to stick around, especially that royal Zambian. Have not seen a cabochon ever before in the royal Zambian world. That's a 4 carat 13. Your golden pearl is a 10 millimeter. You've got a fire opal back here that's a carat 40, and the fire opal, the imperial topaz, is really big. It's a 307 imperial topaz. And then we have our sapphires, carat 22. Total weight in just the pinks alone here in the marquise cuts down the middle. Then the blue sapphires give you extra and the diamonds give you extra. We're not even asking for $39, $29, or $19.99 a piece. One onlys throughout the wheel. So as we are only 20 minutes away from hour number 2, we've got a very special selection of 5. And you know what? They're not even going to be $999. Oh my goodness. Do you want to get on the phone lines for that imperial or what? That's a 3 carat plus imperial. There are very few stones in this world that are any more exotic than an imperial topaz. And yet that's a 3 carat size. That's a big deal, and it's not $999 either. Come on in, take your favorite. Zambian is huge. That's a 4 carat 13. That's a really large stone there. We're not making them even $989 or $979. This is too good to be true, or is it? We are here to make sure that every night and every day that we get to be shopping together, we make the values a little too good to be true, but it's really happening. But the only trick is to dial in early. That is the key. So instead of even $979 or $969 or $959, think about what's up here, the rare nature, the exotic looks, and we are giving it 60 seconds because they're only $949 a piece. And that makes it a lot better. So anywhere you want to go here, and look at this imperial. I mean, that is maybe just, again, the prettiest stone we've seen with those honey colors all the way through, very saturated and all natural material there. I'll flip it around so you can see that imperial really, really well, because you know there's that rose design happening on one side. Sits perfectly evenly straight across the hand when it's on. Let me know if you have any questions, because we can recap those carat weights, and remember, giving every single one away for $949. That's a major value for anything up there. So that'll be last call on the exotic 5 that we have for you. Love the sapphires in the middle. And just take a look, for example, of how big these are. Like that band in the middle is kind of the medium one of the bunch here. And yet look at how it looks on the hand here and how wide that ring is overall when you see the sapphires. Now it's blue sapphires on the outside, pink sapphires down the middle. Can we just try this one? I know nobody's asked about it, but I just want to give you an idea of the size here that we're talking about, because the rest of the rings around it are quite a bit larger. And yet look at this size of that ring, just to give you an idea here, and how those pink sapphires are dazzling. This is really unique, a combination we don't see very often in the pinks and the blues, and yet pinks and blues. A dear friend of mine just had twins yesterday. She just gave birth to twins, and she got a boy and a girl. So I'm thinking that ring for her would be perfect, right? Would be absolutely perfect. So that's really special. And then we've got a fabulous fire opal. Look at how beautiful this is. The clean, bright reds of the fire opal. Then you've got our Zambian 4 carat plus. Same with the imperial. That's the 3 carat plus there to get a big time imperial. Let us know if you have any questions on those on our 10 millimeter golden pearl. I think we need a tanzanite men's ring? Do you think so? Can we show you a tanzanite men's ring for the first time in, it's been forever and ever and ever, and we are so excited, and I might just have to kind of experiment and see who's out there tonight, because this is kind of a wild one here, and I know we've got people ready for a big, big value, and certainly those 5 are, but I'm going to move along, and you know what? I'm going to fight against the Wednesday, and I'm going to show you the big gents tanzanite. We're going to show it right now. We're going to show you something incredible that I know you've asked for, waited for. Thank you for everybody who has already reached out over the course of months and begged for us to put something together like this. I want to thank you for your patience, because it's not easy when we're dealing with as few left of the blue wings as we have right now. We're going to show you 8748, which is coming up right now. I know we're only 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. I don't even want to wait on this because it's so specialty, and I know it's so rare. We're still going to deliver a blue wing block D. Every bit the color that you're getting in this stone, as if it were a 10 carat museum reserve. But it also is set with diamonds and a lot of gold. That's what's going to make this so interesting and so different. And I'm well aware of the fact that I stand up here most every day with you guys and show you hundreds of pieces of jewelry, and yet it's once every 6 or 8 months that I have a men's tanzanite ring. That's a lot of pieces that go by. And I'm aware that we have a lot of ladies' tanzanite rings. So what do we do when we need to get something for the guys, when we have no idea ever if the guys are, here and watching and ready? But I'll tell you right now, this is going to be so irresistible that if you want to shop for a gentleman in your life, heck, ladies, if you like a bigger gold piece, you can wear this as well. It is so well done. It is so heavy. We did a lot of undergallery to it, and this is it. This is the only blue wing gents tanzanite ring we have. And again, we say gents, not to restrict it to, one gender or the other. We say that because that is really inferring a certain kind of gold weight, that without it, you would never call it a gents ring. There are quote unquote gents rings out there that are lighter than our ladies rings. So it's almost like that doesn't really suit it well. You need to really have a certain kind of gold weight to actually call it a gents ring. And look at the neons on this stone, because sometimes we've talked about this in the blue wing category. Sometimes the smaller stones don't give you as much neon, and you have to go to the bigger gems to get the maximum amount of red flash. This is a carat 25, or a carat 21 rather, and it's got all the reds all the way out to the very, very outside of the stone, as a matter of fact, as you just see it sway to the left and to the right. This is the 121. It has a 40-point diamond weight. It's available in any gold color you want. It's a lot of gold, and let's take a look all the way around it. This will give you an idea. Obviously, the actual gold weight is going to depend. We never give a gram weight. Some of you scream at us about it all the time and go, why don't you? Well, we don't do that because we don't know what size you're getting. So part of the luxury of what we do of saying, get your size and we'll do it for you, means you're not running around paying extra by hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get your ring sized. That's a luxury. That's an added bonus. But at that same token, a size 5 is not going to have the same gram weight as a size 15. So if I gave you a gram weight, it would never be accurate to whatever size you need, because you can get a quarter size, a half size, a 3/4 size, what have you. So here's what I was thinking about doing, since it's first hour and I never do this. We don't have gents rings all that often. We certainly don't have tanzanite gents rings. And we've got a price tag of, I'll just show it to you. It's $39.99 tonight. There is the price tag right there in bright red. There's the ring. There's the price tag. Here's what I'm going to do. Given how rare this situation is right now, and given that it's still the first hour, and I want to get these phone lines absolutely just fired up for a big Wednesday show. And we got I've got so many great tanzanites for the ladies tonight, which is no surprise. We've got a big 11 karat, we've got a 12 karat, we've got a whole a trio of actually 6 and above, but none of that matters until we get this one at home, because this is the one everyone's always asking us for. This is the one that's never here. And so to leave it at $39.99 and say 60 seconds, who's going to get it? It's just not what I'm not willing to do that. I want to make sure we get everybody a chance here. And we may already have a couple of people thinking about on the phone lines here. You're changing the gold. You're getting your size still. You've got that undergallery, which is so well done. That's important to have. Otherwise, with that kind of gold weight, if it didn't have that undergallery, it might get uncomfortable after, hours and hours of constant wear. I'm going to do better than $39.99. This is, well, that's it. So that's what I'm supposed to get. We're going to put it on the auction block, which is extra, 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 extra dangerous because it's only the first hour. And it's a men's ring. There's a reason why when men's rings do come around, they very rarely go on the auction block, because you're not going to have as many gentlemen shoppers out there shopping for gents jewelry as we do ladies. So do you see where this is all sounding like a very, very, very risky scenario for us tonight? I'm not even starting at $3,000 though. We're going to get this real buzzy, okay? I think this could be the ring that everyone talks about for a long time to come because of the fact it is the value I'm about to make it. I just want to hear the phone lines ring. Here we go on a Wednesday night. Just want to see who's out there. We know we have something that's been sought after. Have no way of knowing if those people seeking it out are watching right now. So it's going to be an adventure. But we're not going to start at $2,500. I'm not starting at $2,000 either. And I know historically, having had a number of gents rings through my many, many years, the most affordable gents ring typically ever gets, granted, this would be with a stone that is a lot less exotic than a blue wing block D tanzanite, best in the world. But the most affordable a gents ring really ever gets is like $1,777. I'm not even starting at $1,700 or $1,600. I remember there was a scenario once where I had a wheel. Do you guys remember this? It was not all that long ago, but I had a wheel of gents rings. I brought them down to $14.99. We had about 200 phone calls and not enough rings. Well, that speaks to a $1,500 price tag being a really good deal on any kind of gent style. I'm not even going to start at $1,500. And with Blue Wing Block D, the way this is and the color that's giving and the vibrance and the red flashes it has, we're there. But I want to make this really interesting because it is the first hour, and that's just, it's definitely not an auction time to do. So here's what I'm going to do instead of 15 or 14 or 13 or 12. We're just going to see who's out there. We're going to check it out. We're going to find out. And we're going to get everybody on the phone lines. You may not need a gents ring. You may not need a tanzanite ring. You're still going to be dialing on this one because the value is just too good to leave behind. When there's a 1 carat 21 blue wing, when there's 40 points in diamonds, and this amount of gold weight to it as well, and we're not going to even start at $1,200. We have nobody on the lines yet. Nobody bidding. No open so far. Is it too late to cancel this and put it up next hour? Is it too late? We're in it. All right, this could get interesting. We're not even going to start at 12. Maybe that'll help. If we go lower on the open and the ring is still a gents ring, it's still a huge tanzanite with the best color that anybody can ever find or buy, and we're not starting at 12, and we're not starting at $1,100 either. This is absolutely cuckoo, and we're not even starting at $1,100, and you know what? The increment will be 25 bucks. But we are going to start at $1,000 only. $1,000. Doesn't buy you the tanzanite, the diamonds, or the gold. What about all three and somebody putting it all together? That would never, ever work. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I have nobody on the lines. May not be a gents ring night. And then joke's on me. But here we go anyways with $1,000 to start. We're looking for 60 seconds to get it going. If we don't get an open, I can't even imagine it. I cannot imagine. But if we don't, we move right along. And I'll figure out something else. But this is right now $1,000. Don't even worry about the increments, but if you need to worry about it, they're $25. That's that. Take a look at it. 60 seconds. Let's go. And not a single solitary even phone call yet. Oh my goodness. So 1,000 is what we're looking for on that ring. That ring with all that red flash. Who knew such a thing could ever be possible? Well, it wouldn't be except for the fact that I'm just experimenting here. And we know it's Wednesday, and you know what? Here it is. Here's all that gold. Listen, it's like a thud when you put it down. There's a lot of gold there. There's a lot. That's only sized to like a size, what, 9 or 10 right now? There's a lot of gold there. Maybe you're getting a bigger size. Okay, that gold weight just gets amplified, bigger and bigger and more and more. And you know what? We're still looking for $1,000. This cannot be happening. I may be moving on. Oh boy, this is an interesting situation I got on my hands here. So, do I move on, or what exactly is going on here? Do I just like chalk it up as a, ooh, tonight's not the night for a tanzanite gents ring, or maybe this isn't the right time, or did I just cancel the auction and redo it later when people tune in from getting in from the evening and they watch the tape and they go, what did I miss in the first hour? Did I miss that? We're verifying an open right now, but I'm going to ask you to make sure it's official here, because if it looks like it's going to be a one and done, and that is going to be a very, very interesting. My only desire was to get the phone lines to light up, and it hasn't happened yet. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it a final 30 seconds. I'm verifying over here. Let's see if they are officially in it. Never seen anything like this in my life. Not sure what to make of this whole thing right now. But sorry, there's something flying. So whatever that was, they want to be in on the auction. We are at 1,000. We've got it. Okay, so we've got $1,000. We've got 1,000. It looks like. Yes. Okay. Looks like we're done, guys. We're going to give it 2 minutes. And if you just now tuned in, or if you were just thinking, so this is for real. This is really happening. She's going to sell a massive gents ring with a lot of gold, with diamonds, with a tanzanite for 1,000. I'm going to have to. I have no choice. I have no choice but to sell it, because I'm the one who ran this auction. Can't redo it now. We've got the open, right? So I can't change it now. We can't flip it and reverse it and do it again. This is a live show. So $1,000 bucks, but we are only looking for $25 increments. So if you are just a little bit late and you think, oh no, well, when you think about the scenario like it, is $4,000 if you just wanted to buy it now. Would it be worth it to just pay $1,025, or wait for the potential for another one to come around at some point in time and spend $4,000? I'd still take it for $1,025 over $4,000, given the choice of there. So let's give it a final 2 minutes. I'm done. I'm done. This is it, guys. Final call is now. We're going to give it 2 minutes. All you have to do is dial in. So don't worry about the $1,000 open. We have it. We're looking for $1,025, and it's going to sell in 2 minutes. When that clock hits 00, there's nothing I can do except sell it at what I will just tell you right now is way too low. Unless we get some miracle power bid here and somebody comes in and bids like 38.88 or something, we are going to be selling it for dramatically under our own cost. That is sad, but again, for all the requests that have come in over the years for gents tanzanite, now we bring one and look what happens. This is not going to really also, I just will say, when the records show this in the computer system, I don't think they're going to be all too keen on developing more blue wing block Ds after I lost this kind of money on this one. So I would say that the next gents tanzanite ring is probably a ways off. So this is the time to get in. Let's give it a final look. We'll give it 2 minutes on the clock, and then we sell it. Good luck. Here it is on the hand one more time. You got to see this. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is not $1,000 in gold or in the stone or in the diamonds. Separate every individual intrinsic there, and you've got more money than where the current bid is at. Here's what it looks like again. Let's take on a tour. Let's look at the thickness all the way around the inside under gallery that you have. So that's going to be finished on the inside. Let's take a look at it on the hand. There's that gorgeous, look at that stone. Best of blue wing block D. I love this as a classic, right? It's that blue and purple and red combination like we see in all the blue wing block Ds. Best quality out there. There's only one mine, right? We know that. Tanzanite, only from Tanzania. This is that over 15-year-old, one single vein of one single block that's no longer in existence. You are still getting a piece of history. You are still getting an actual blue wing block D material here. I know a size we don't see all that often in anything, but this was the right size for this appropriate mounting. One of the classic gent styles that you can ever see or find. We are under a minute now until we sell it. This is really hustle to the phone lines time, that's for sure. Go as fast as you possibly can to get in on this big time deal, and a $39.99 piece that is suddenly $1,000. Who knew? So great night to be shopping. I have a feeling this is really getting interesting. So $1,000, we've got that, nothing more. 30 seconds to make it official here. What a value, huh? What a value. I would say so. But $1,000 doesn't cover it, doesn't cover the cost on it. You are shopping better than a manufacturer can make it, and that's a good way to shop if you ask me. So here we go, final call, final chance, 15 seconds remaining. Looks like I'm selling it. Got no choice now, but here it goes. So $1,000, who knew you could ever get a gents? I have never had a gents ring for $1,000 before. Have I? Like a true, like an honest to goodness, full size, finished on the inside with diamonds, all of that. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this? My goodness. All right, so $1,000 going once, twice. Anybody at 1025? Nope. Yes? Sold. Congratulations, that is gone. I'm going to try to figure out, Tony, how to show these earrings. I think the best way to do it is probably on the hand. They are giving me some really cool styles. They're just complicated to show on our setup, but take a look. You got to see them nonetheless. These are watermelon tourmaline slices that are still big gem weights here. And do you see how it really is? First of all, it's got that watermelon tourmaline, but normally we would call that like a split 50-50. This is actually where you get the pinks and the greens, where the pink is the nucleus, and then the green is on the outskirts there. It's item number 9806. Aren't those pretty? I love that they're a little bit more casual vibe too. They just feel, because they're so organic in their shape and their look and their, you know, free form cuts, and they are 18 karat solid yellow gold for the shepherd's hook. They stay that way. It's 9806. It's 11 karat 71 of your bicolor tourmaline free form. So that's going to be among the 4 stones. That's a total weight. You can see the smaller or the lower stones are a little bit larger, and the taller stones there that sit up a little higher, a little bit more medium size, but that's what they look like. They've got that great, I love that they still manage with the freeform stones to give you a left and a right design here. So you can see how they kind of flare out right now. The shapes of the freeforms kind of flare out. You can decide whether you want to wear that left or right, but it's a really cool look that's amazing to do when you've got freeform stones like that. And they're always going to sit, of course, just like this, but then you have, I will show them from the back here, because those are open in the back, you're going to still see, and I know they don't like to be held by the tweezers, but you still, that's the back. So you still get all that beautiful pattern and color, and you can appreciate those gems for what they are from the back as well. So that's kind of unique, right? Kind of a cool style and something a little fun and different. And I do love that they're, to me, they look really fresh. They look very designer. You guys know that. Big yellow gold setting here. They were supposed to be, well, they were supposed to be $24.99. Let's do better and make sure that they go out right here, right now. There's that great shepherd's hook design we love. And you know what? They're not even $2,000. We only have 1 pair. Yellow gold only in the 18 karat solid. Let me give you a length on them. And totally unique here. Just totally true to you and only you. Nobody else is going to have a pair of earrings quite like it. And they are 1 3/4 inches in their drop, top to bottom. But there's something, again, with that smaller than larger size. They're almost airy in their feel, so they're not heavy at all. Despite that total gem weight, they're not a heavy earring. We're going to do better than even $1,000. I mean, I kind of have to set a new pricing structure now after that tanzanite auction. Everything's got to be shifted. Everything changes now. We do better than $1,000, better than $9.99, better than $8.99. Only 1 pair. Grab them if you love them. They're only going to be $888 to the very first caller. That's it. And our only freeform watermelon tourmalines that we have. That's it. $888. We'll see who's got them. And then we have 2 minutes now to the top of the hour. We've got also big rubies here. Big tanzanite, 12 karat plus and a tanzanite with fancy diamonds. We've got a massive 2 karat plus ruby for you. The list goes on and on and on. How about a Savorite deal too? Great looking designer Savorite. $888 on the earrings, and then let me know if you like them. There's only 1 pair there. Love our brand new styles. Love that we bring you so much new every night that you just haven't seen before. Orange diamonds coming up. So for those of you that missed out on the yellow diamond pendant we had earlier, the circular style, I should have shown this earlier. I know we had many of you miss out. Let me go ahead and just, you know, we'll stay on the hand here, Tone, because I've got a necklace here that's pretty similar to what we saw, and they're calling these orange diamonds. They're really more like a golden yellow. But this comes with a little bit of an extra chain here. You've got 2 diamonds bezel set in the chain. So if you missed out, you very well may like this one. We had a lot of you who just missed out by a couple of moments on that previous yellow and white diamond piece. It was circular as well. This is going to be item number 9129, and this will be 66 points in, I'm going to call them golden. They're not really orange per se. The description on your invoice is going to say orange, but it's really more of a golden yellow. It's like a deeper tone yellow, and it's a 19-point white diamond weight that swirls and wraps around it. Hidden bail, but of course the chain is coming with it, and that's also in yellow gold, and that's going to be, let's see, 19 points in diamonds, 66 points on the golden diamonds as well, and they are still natural. And then let me show you how this chain finishes, because it's actually going to have adjustability and a lobster claw, and 16, 17, 18 inches in length. So that's really lovely. And then let me show you the actual diameter of the pendant itself. A little smaller than the last one. The last one was an inch. This one is about 3/4. Yeah. Oh, good. The bicolors? A close-up? You got it. You got it. So here's the diamond necklace. Let me go ahead and show you the close-up of the necklace first. Then we'll show the earrings, which are already gone. And then take a look at this. I might need to help that along a little bit, but look at how pretty those diamonds are, so you can really see what that is all about. See what I mean? They're not really orange. They're more of a golden yellow. Don't forget about that chain, though, because that chain has 2 bigger bezel set diamonds, and we're going to make it really simple and easy for you right now. The very first collar, just yellow gold, comes with the chain in the yellow gold as well. Yellow gold, then a little white rhodium underneath your pave of the white diamonds only there. Oh, just go ahead. Blow it out. It's supposed to be $19.99, but this has a little less diamond weight than the last one did, so I want to make sure that we can do something special here for you and save you a bit. Here it is, close up. Look at that. So again, it's going to sit like this. The white diamonds are going to be up top, and then those beautiful golden yellows. That's like an intense yellow color that you have. And then I do want to show you, there's the bail. So there's your hidden bail. And yes, that chain will come off that pendant, so you can still use this chain with other pendants you have. I'm going to make it $999 instead on that one and only. And again, you get the chain with it. And then Jalen, that's coming up in just a minute. I'm going to show those for her or him. We'll see who got them. Those tourmaline earrings. We'll show those kind of section by section so you can see what those are all about. Those are natural yellows that have that deeper color to them. And then there again, there are those 2 bezel set diamonds in that chain as well. Let's see who's got this fabulous piece. A full necklace for you for $9.99. Who's got this one? Nobody yet. Nobody yet. Still waiting, still verifying. Yes, chain will come right off of it. Take that chain, use it with other things. Maybe that cross pendant you picked up earlier. Be a great chain to use with that if your cross was yellow gold. It'd be a great chain to use with that cross pendant or any other pendant you've got. As long as your bail is large enough to fit through those, or have those bezel set diamonds fit through your bail, you're good. All right, so maybe Jason's got this one. Let me show those earrings, Jalen, for you. These are already spoken for, but I just want to show, I know they're really awkward to show up close, but there they are. So you can really see. Did you get the necklace? You got it. All right, so the necklace is gone. Hey, Jalen, whoever your caller is, I know these don't sit well by themselves, so I'm just showing you segment by segment here, and then I'll show you the other one. I know these are already spoken for, but this was 9806, and that's the 18 karat gold, and you can really see how super cool they are. I love that they have a little bit of metallic you see from those natural stones. Here's the other, so you can see how, I mean, remarkable how well they match, considering there would never be 2 stones that are identical like that together, but these really just, you know, coordinate beautifully. So thanks again on those, and thank you on our yellow diamonds. So I think we are on a roll. I've got the top of the hour, but I do want to show you a quick one of a kind before we go there. And we've got a very special Savorite. So this is new as well, and it's got 2-tone gold with it. And I mean, wow, what a great mounting. Look at this pave platform around your Savorite garnet. That's so, so, so cool. We don't see that very often. Usually halos just have 1 row and their prong set and that's it. This is like a really beautiful, thicker, wider type of pave type of halo to go around it. So really lovely. It's item number 9690. First time seeing this one. Brand new and loving it. And congratulations again on everybody who's picking up. Gosh, cross pendants are still going out. We have that great, that tanzanite deal was the deal of a lifetime there. Congrats on that. Still have our star piece, that star pendant with the red, white, and blue. Still want to let you know we have that one. And Jalen, you still got the tourmaline earrings? Okay, just want to make sure she saw those. And then let's get the Savorite on. It's going to be a 1 carat 45, 30 points in the white diamonds, but that is nothing compared to the 67 points you're getting in the fancy yellows that you have paved as that platform. So take a look at this profile. So you see how it's really sets up a little higher, but nothing too, off the top, like, nothing too out of the ordinary for a normal ring for it to sit up a little bit higher. But then look at that great finishing on the inside. And then you have your white diamond pave, your yellow diamond pave. It's 2 rows essentially. And then there is your Savorite, clean as can be. Tough to get that clarity in a Savorite garnet. And we have one only, $49.99 should be. We're going to do a lot better than that, as the top of the hour is already here. And you know what? We're going to make this better than even $39 or $29.99. Let's make it easy. $19.99 for our fabulous Savorite garnet with a carat 35 in size. Okay, Jalen, I got to know who got those earrings. Those are so cool.
Her name is Mary.
It was Mary. From where? Hi, Mary. From where? Pennsylvania. Thank you, Mary and Joy. Jason, do you know who got your necklace yet? Thank you. Thanks, Eileen. Thank you so, so much. Well done there. And then, are you ready for this? We've got a final look. We'll give this, oh, one more thing. It's 18 karat gold. We have more of the 18 karat two-tone here. So that's, seen a lot of 18 karat gold in this first hour, and we will see more where that came from. We've got actually a really cool Paraíba. I've got a big Tahitian pearl pendant for you. Big tanzanite earrings are here. A fawn diamond, a 1 carat. Yes. Hi, Harry from Arizona. Wonderful, brand new shop for first timer, huh? Love that. Wonderful. Hi, Harry. Thank you so much. Welcome to our show. Congratulations to you. All right, so let's get to it. We've got a pink zircon. I have a ruby deal. I just got to flash this for you because there's a ruby that's over 2 carats today. And I know we've seen really nice patriotic designs, but the red of ruby is something for everybody, for any occasion whatsoever. We've got a big one today. Want to do something incredible for our ruby lovers out there as we are wrapping up February pretty soon, getting into the month of March. Look at this. This is ruby coming up in a little bit, one of our outstanding 2 carat plus gems, so we will be seeing that. I have a top of the hour that's meant to wow you here. That's coming up. We still have more earrings, more pendants, plus a tanzanite trio. I just wanted to let our ruby lovers know that is on the way. Got something special going on there for you. There is a fawn diamond, men's or ladies style. So actually, we'll probably give you a quick look at this before we get too deep into this hour here. But again, welcome to our show. Glad you're with us tonight. It's Wednesday night. We're so glad you're here. We're live from Los Angeles, and we're so excited about these next 2 hours. I really hope you can stay with us for the next 2 hours all the way through, because it's going to be a very, very special evening of a lot of great jewelry. That ruby will be coming up, 12 karat tanzanite. It's actually a 12 karat plus, but it's going to have big yellow diamonds with it. There is a tanzanite wheel, 6 carats and beyond, on a trio of options for you that are just classics when it comes to really big diamond mountings. And you know what? We're going to skip the fawn diamond for just a minute because this one is just, it's calling. It needs to be here right now for our unofficial top of the hour. There's a turquoise. We'll have an earring later that's a drop. This is the turquoise pendant that is so sculpturally done. I just probably shouldn't name names and probably don't need to when I explain who. There's a designer out there that has been long time collaborating before even collaborations were cool. This was a designer that collaborated with probably the most well-known, arguably worldwide jewelry store. And they're the ones with the beautiful blue boxes. And there's a designer who's really made a name for herself and probably some of the most distinctive styles because of her sculptural designs. I can probably leave it at that, and you know who I'm talking about. Most of those designs being in sterling silver, of course. But this gives me so much of that kind of look and vibe, which we know so many people like, because it's interesting how, just like if you have a certain style about whether it's, your certain style of your own personal style, but even when you have a style of home that you like or a style of decor you like, sometimes jewelry can be along those same lines where there's a certain style, whether it's antique you like or whether it's more contemporary and modern or whether it's more traditional. This is really, I find that these sculptural designs like this tend to work for so many and mix and match with whatever you're wearing as a ring or an earring as well. This is a pendant, but it's going to give you a lot of different size and bold here, but it's so pretty the way this is done in mirror finish gold. It really shows off the different lines and the sculptural aspects, but then there's so much that we incorporate in between the really important Sleeping Beauty and the diamonds as well. So what I love beyond all the aesthetics of it is the value, which is why we're highlighting it right now as such. So take a look at this. It's a really cool piece here, and yet this is just different than what you may already have. So we got to appreciate that. 7966 is the item number, right? Looks a little different than what we always see. And yet I want to set it down for just a moment because you can see that it's got that concave style, almost fluted like a floral. And then sitting within it, because it's within all that mirror finish, so you see how it's slightly concave there? Now we actually pick it up. I want to show it on the hand to start you off with an idea of the size, because it's going to have this great direction style where it's more, again, curved on the one side and more flat on the other. It's got a Sleeping Beauty turquoise that's a 1 carat stone round. Then you get diamond weight at 11 points and a whole lot of this beautiful sculptural gold that is so well done in your choice of the white gold or the yellow gold or the rose gold, you decide. Now, it will sit like this. The narrow point is going to be at the top, and this more curved design is going to be at the base. And then here's your length. And I'm loving this price tag because obviously here's a newish design. We have seen it only once before. It's an 1.5 inch drop. So really good look there. And almost floral, but almost not, right? Like a free form meets a floral meets that beautiful kind of sculpted molten gold kind of look. Like it's just liquid metal here. It really is stunning. Let's try it on the neckline for you as well. Just give you one more perspective on that size. And then of course you can see as well that it's got that really great finishing where it just reflects. I mean, as a matter of fact, almost to a detriment here, because if you're seeing it and going, oh wow, that kind of is creating some shadow here because it's picking up some of its environment and glare, so it almost looks darker than it is. But that's all mirror finish white gold, so just keep that in mind. It's kind of reflecting its environment here at the moment, so you're getting a little glare off that surface area. But you can get the yellow gold as well. We love our turquoise and yellow, and we love it in rose gold, so think about your options here. But it's a really beautiful piece, and I loved it at $14.99. We got a much better value for you tonight. I love this one, and if you want to just try it, if it is a little different, you know, that's what I believe in, is making different pieces, although it be still fine jewelry and high quality everything. Want to make it affordable so that you can try these different pieces and don't have to resort to costume jewelry or faux or any of that. And let's make it really simple and easy. It's not even $1,000 or $999. This is a big, big value, and I cannot wait to see who's going to get it, because you know what? It's going so much lower than $9.99. It is a try it deal, and there are all those burnished diamonds. There you can see it with a little less of the glare there, and you see all those different sizes of round brilliant diamonds that are set within the gold. So if you were to like skim the surface, it would all be smooth. There's not a prong there setting any of those diamonds, just the 4 prongs for the turquoise, that's it. And it's not even $8.99 or $7.99. Oh my goodness. All this gold weight, think about where that just takes you right there. But it's not even $699 to get this one a home. Let's try it. Let's get you to try it and have something fun and exciting and new and fresh coming your way, and make it even better than $699 for all that gold. Look at the way it's finished. If you think that's hollowed out, no way. It's solid all the way through the back. So you can see right there how much gold weight you're getting, how beautiful it is. I mean, how great that's going to sit on the neckline where it's that smooth feeling. And we're only going to make it $599 for the whole pendant with a turquoise. And I love seeing the opaque stone with that reflective mirror finishing of that gold. I think that's a really nice contrast element as it is. So $599, white, yellow, or rose, you decide. Totally up to you there. We're going to give that 60 seconds. And if you have requests, we are only an hour in, so we have 2 hours left. We have plenty of time to go find what you're looking for. So please do not hesitate ever to give us a request that you might have, even if it's something you'd just like to see recently or see it one more time. If you're remembering it and you just want to see it one more time to make the decision, this is a good time to do it. So we can take those all night long, but we've got a big fun diamond deal coming up. It's a one only. And then ruby on the way, big tanzanite. Wait till you see our trio. Our trio's coming up, as a matter of fact, in only about 15 minutes. Because I know on a weeknight we have to be, aware that sometimes, you guys leave us a little early, even though we hope you'll stay. So we'll do that trio because that's kind of our main event tonight. So that tanzanite trio with the 6 carat plusers are coming up in just about 15, 20 minutes. So get ready. Now the Fawn diamond is next. If nobody gets that at $599, do we need to have a little powwow chat talk with an 1.5 inches of gold there and diamonds and turquoise for $599? And something that you wear it and it's that statement piece without, okay, I have a statement necklace. I'm not a necklace girl, but there's a statement necklace from a designer that I love. So I had to splurge and I had to buy it. And it's one of those that's probably a wear once because it's such a statement that once you wear it one time, you'll probably never wear it again because it's so over the top. But again, that's the whole point. That's like limiting. if it's a real true statement piece. You're not always wearing it all the time, or maybe it's that, you know, one and done. These are the kinds of statement pieces that still make that great aesthetic statement, but you're still wearing it often and loving it and putting it on with any different, you know, color that you wear, because the turquoise is so lovely with so many different types of colors. So you get $5.99, the versatility, the beautiful designer aspect, the gold that is so tremendous there, and great value. All right, so coming up next, we got to get to this Fawn diamond, because the number one request I get still to this day is Fawn diamonds in big sizes. Probably because you look at other fancy colors and you go, well, there's a lot of fancy color white diamonds out there. There's a lot of, or rather the white diamonds that are out there that are 1 carat are a fortune. Then you start to get into yellows and pinks, and we've got them all, but they get really pricey as well. Some of you have noticed, and the reason we get a lot of requests on something will be because we make it affordable enough to where you say, bring me more of that. Or I told a friend, and they'd like to have another one option of a very large Fawn diamond. But the Fawn diamonds, as you probably are well aware, is a really, really limited collection. Out of the Argyle mine, which is since mined out, it's a specific color combo, 2 colors in one. There's a chameleon diamond that's 2 colors that are separate, that only come out based on if the temperature surrounding them changes. Then there's a Fawn diamond, which gives you 2 colors at one time that are blending together. So it's a pink and a champagne. So it's a really pretty combo, where in this case, this particular stone, which is a 1 only, is a 101, so that's a really important size to get, because we don't see them oftentimes go over a carat. They've been generally sold out forever. This was one that we had in a vault. It was a loose stone. That's how all of our jewelry starts, with a loose stone that usually inspires a piece that's then custom made around it. This was a loose stone that was discovered. It was actually in the wrong place. It was stuck in a box with a bunch of yellow diamonds, and as we were creating yellow diamond pieces, we found the Fawn. So it was a major eureka moment, and it was very exciting, being that it is over a carat. It's a carat of 1. And so we set it in rose gold, set it into this white gold band. It could be totally unisex, men's or ladies. It's very heavy gold though, so don't mistake the fact that we didn't put any extra diamonds for a lack of gold. This has got plenty of weight to it with the depth of the gold around it. Let's take a look at it. We're going to do something wild here for you. It's 7120 is the number. It's going to be as it is in the rose and the white. You see all that mirror finishing that it has around it, to the sides, to the inside, the depth of the gold through the back that you see there. I mean, that's substantial there. All done in 14K, and that is a Fawn diamond. So 101 is actually the size, so it's 1 point larger than that 1 carat mark we love. And then you get that rose gold setting for that center, and the white gold the rest of the way. Cannot say enough about this, except you might want to dial in, because the number of requests we get for 1 carat Fawns greatly outweighs the number of actual 1 carat stones we have. So come on in early. $69.99 is the price tag. This is what happens on bigger fancy diamonds. There it is. There's the ring. Here's what we're going to do instead of $6,999. Mega value, just 1. Rose and white. Let me show it to you on. Right now it's sized more for traditionally for a gal here. It's a size 6 at the moment. Let me show you what it looks like on, so you can see that's what I mean by substantial, powerful gold weight. When you see the designer thickness, not only that, but the depth of it there, you can really peer on the side profile and see the way that that sits up off the hand, where that is solid as well. You saw the inside. It's solid except for our insignia. So that's really a great gold weight. And then you get that Fawn, which is really more saturated than some. It's kind of like yellows. There's a lot of different tones of yellow diamonds within the yellow diamond category, right? Same with the Fawns. Some have a little more pink, some have a little bit more of that champagne. This is really where it's almost like a little deeper saturated color than we typically see. So lovely to see that. It's not $69. I have 1 only. Let's blow it out right now. And if you've been waiting for 1, call me early, because obviously I don't have anything else. We know our inventory well. We know where this rare collection of individual, guys, this was all one little parcel collection. That was it. The miner had them. He mined them, he collected them, he set them aside, and then shared them with us, and only us. It's kind of like the Blue Wing Block D, exactly what happened. Different gentlemen, but exactly the same scenario. They're only here. You can search the world for Fawn diamonds. You're not going to find them. You might find brown, you might find pink, but this combination of the fancy colors together, nowhere else. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not $69.99. I have 1 and 1 alone, and when we see even 1 carat yellows, not as rare. Sorry, but they're not. We love them, but they're not as rare. A yellow is not going to be the same rarity as a Fawn. It's just not. There's a different level of rarity. different amounts have existed in this world. Now we got the argon mine that shut down a couple years ago, so we can't rely on going back there and even hoping for more. But this is not 69. I do 1 carat yellow diamonds right now for about $4,000 as like a going rate. This is not even $4,000 for a 101 fawn. You don't have to spend 4. You don't have to spend 3. You don't have to spend $29.99. This is crazy good. You're not even spending $2,500. And again, heavy gold weight. It's only a size 6 right now. It's got to weigh a ½ ounce in gold. That's a lot of gold for a band. But again, really inspired by the fact this is a larger cushion cut stone. That platform, it goes well beyond the size of the cushion cut itself. So you're getting all of that, and it's not even $2,500 or $2,499. I would come on in and take a look at it one more time before it goes, because you know it's going to go. And it's not even $2,499 at all. We're going to make it even better. It's $2,399. That's it. We have the one. Don't look for another 1 carat fawn diamond here. That's what we've got. So huge value. I'm going to try it on one more time on the hand so you can see that size and see all of this. Again, that is a heavy, heavy, heavy designer ring right there. Just as it is, rose gold, white gold. Remember, guys, we can size it up for you too. So if you need a 10, that's not a problem. We can make sure that's a unisex style, no doubt about it, and so easy to wear from that contemporary standpoint of just all that mirror finish gold, almost a slightly squared off style to the band itself. And $23.99 makes it yours. That is a major, major value. So good luck. One only. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to run. We've got a lot to show you, but again, big tanzanite wheel in 10 minutes. That's the biggest and best of them all. And then I do have our most fabulous green zircon coming up. It's the last of its kind. 1 green zircon, super rare and exotic. Got a good one, and it's the brightest yet. It's a little lighter color than they usually are, so we'll see that. Tanzanite earrings are here, drops with big sizes. We have a big time emerald. Can't keep our emeralds in stock. We have a Zambian emerald. They're usually the more expensive of the ones we bring. Well, we've got a good price tag on one. So that's here if you want it at $23.99. Let's get to our green zircon since we have not been able to keep a single one in stock that I've shown you. Now we have a new one for you. 9857 is the item number here. A lot of one-onlys to get through. And again, big tanzanite opportunity, only 9 minutes away. So make sure you don't go anywhere, or tell a friend that doesn't have a blue wing block D yet that this is the show they need to be shopping for the 6 carats plus. But here's our major. Speaking of 6 carats, this is really close. 5 carat 66 on the green zircon. It's a full carat 34 in diamonds as well. And this is final call on our green zircon. So we saved the best for last. It's our largest. I have to tell you, we've seen a number of 4 carats in the recent weeks. They're all gone. Every single last one of them has been spoken for and gone. I'm talking immediately. Not like, oh, we need to show it 3 or 4 times. Like the second it goes out there and debuts, it's out. This is the large one we have been waiting for. It's the Kingstone of the parcel. We're so excited to have it because it's also a shade lighter. So therefore, it's also brighter than what we've typically seen out of our green zircons. Now, the whole collection lately has been really top notch. Usually they're just far too dark for my liking. This is where you're getting that really beautiful, rich, bright color. It's almost so bright that it's got blues and yellows coming from within that stone, so it's really vibrant. And this is a rarity. Out of that zircon family, which we know is beloved and rare no matter what color it is, the green zircon tends to be upper echelon. We're so excited to have it. This one we decked out with diamonds, as we should, because it's that really big size. There is only one, though. It is so exotic. But we never, have you noticed we don't price our exotics like they're exotic? We just do the exact opposite of what we should do, right? Anything, any price tag that should be, we drop it. We make sure that's how we add collectors to the family, right? Otherwise, collectors who are maybe on a budget, you don't get to be a collector after all. You can't get the pieces you want. This is how we do it. So instead of being that $69.99, watch this one-of-a-kind go, carat 34, and we're talking, look at that, split shank with the bigger diamond in between, the huge halo around it. Do you see what I mean with blues and yellows? It's a green base, no doubt. This is not a green zircon, or rather a blue zircon or a yellow zircon, both of which exist. But it's got those bright flecks so that it doesn't ever stop with the color. Oh boy, it's a size 4 right now. Well, on me, that's what I wear on my pinky. So I'll have to try it there for the moment. We can size it up or down for you, but you know what I'll do? I don't think you're gonna need to size down. Not likely, because it's not a pinky ring typically, but we're gonna make it a lot better than $69.99. Who wants it? Just say sold, I'll take care of the rest. It's $2,999 instead. for our biggest and best, the Kingstone of the Green Zircon collection. And it's right there at $29.99, only that one. And that is going to be really flying. Big tanzanite wheel coming up in just about 6.5 minutes. Get ready. It's on its way. And then get requests in too if you have them. We'll help you out with anything you're looking for and need. We'll be happy to bring out whatever we can. Had a request early on for that cross pendant. Still might want to check on those 90-point diamond cross pendants we had. Very popular and at their lowest price ever. New diamond pieces are here for pendants, also some great earrings. And then the biggest and best Tahitian pearl we have in a pendant also here. And it's our biggest pearl. So that's here at $29.99. What's that? Oh, good. The Fawn got a home. Congratulations. And you will fawn over the Fawn. I guarantee you that. That's part of why I named the collection I did. I got to name that collection of diamonds, which was really exciting. And let's go ahead and get to a pink zircon. Actually, you guys want to do this? We'll do a Royal Zambian here really quickly. A Royal Zambian in the round that we're loving. And then we also have this one, $29.99. I won't wait because I know you guys are somebody's going to take that. And then I do want to show you the other side of green here. I mentioned this, so no doubt some of you are curious to see what Zambian emerald came out tonight. Look at this. About as good as it gets. Now, generally we consider Colombian stones the best out there. When we have seen Zambian stones come out of our collection, they've been actually our most expensive stones. I will drop this price for you, so try not to worry too much, but this is $71.15. For the record, my second most expensive piece that exists here in this collection at TVON is a Zambian emerald that is $49,999. That's the price. A $50,000 Zambian emerald. They get really, 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 really expensive really fast. Now, we know emeralds do that anyways, no matter where they're from, because they are chromium rich. So big sizes equate to big money. This is a 147, looks bigger than that. In this fabulous bridge that you know has the carat 36 in diamonds. It's in yellow gold only, it's one only, and guess what we're gonna do? It's the most affordable Zambian emerald we have in our inventory. So that $50,000 one that so many of you were like, oh, I really like it, but it's $50,000. Here's how you get that exact same exquisite color, that same source, that rarity, all built in, but you don't spend anywhere near $50,000. True story. Second most, the most expensive piece I have is a pink diamond. It's a 1 carat. It's over a carat at $65,000. Our next down is $50,000, and then we have a couple of tanzanite pendants that are all hanging around $30,000. So there are certain pieces here that are just really, we know them well because they're really standouts and they're really understood for their value. Zambian emerald, second most important piece. This one, bringing that color, bringing that clarity. That's really the difference maker. We talk about Colombian stones where you either get Savorite Colombian that has that brighter clarity, or you get Muzo Colombian, which has a deeper color. I'm telling you, the best way I can describe what Zambians do is really a combination of both of those features from the Colombian mines. And that would be really the best clarity and glow, but also with that super saturated best of color. It's really everything. And that's tough to get. In the world of emeralds, we're usually making concessions and compromises, one way or the other. I'm an emerald birthstone. I know them well. I've dealt with this my whole life. I love them. I appreciate them. I respect them. But it's a series of compromises usually to get an emerald of any kind. So this is the one, when you get Zambians, this is the one. Do you see what I mean? It's that spot on, perfect, like bright grass green color. But look at the life it's giving you. 147 is the carat weight, 136 in diamond weight, yellow gold only. It has to stay there. That's going to have a lot to do with this big price reduction from $50,000. I mean, this is amazing, right? And all we got to do right now, send it on out. One caller. Get ready, guys, because this one's still, it may not have been the $49,999 one, but it was still $89.99. Probably why it's here. Otherwise, I think it would be gone. This is what we're going to do instead. You don't have to spend $9,000. I only have one. Again, I am saddled with one-of-a-kinds all night long here. So please just dial in early because this is that unexpected price drop. You would never expect a Zambian stone to go this low, ever, ever. And it's not even $8,000. Come on in, I only have one. And this is what happens when you look directly into that stone. This is what you're going to see when it's on, when you're looking directly at the stone. So when you look at it on your hand, when you see it from a distance. And how about this? The fact it's set up high, you're getting light going through that stone entirely. That's 4 rows, count them, 4 rows running underneath the bridge. 6 rows in total when you count the top and the bottom. Here's what it looks like on. It may even just, yep, it glows even more when you see it from a distance away. It's spectacular. And we're going to blow it out right now, less than half off. Half off's 45 still. I'm not asking 45 or 4,000. Come on in early. This one will go so fast. This is your top quality. I'm sorry, but my Colombian stones don't do this. You either have more color with less clarity or more clarity with less color. This Zambian combines the two together. It's not even $39.99 or $38 or $37.77. First caller only. Good luck. This is for my perfectionists who also happen to be emerald lovers. Or maybe sometimes those two don't go hand in hand. If you're a perfectionist, you may not love emeralds because they can't give you perfection. This is the stone that's going to get you close. And it's not even $37.77. First caller, make it $3,699. This will take us right to our Tanzanite trio, which is the event of the night that is going to absolutely make our phone lines go mad. So here's what we've got, $36.99. Let's go back up close one more time. It's going to be gone because you know who you are. I was this way with emeralds, have been my whole life. If it's not perfect, I don't want it. I'm very selective, and I should be, right? If we're gem lovers and we have access, thanks to TVON and networks like it and every jewelry store out there, if we have access to a lot of different stones and qualities, okay, maybe the budget's going to dictate where we end up going, but that's the thing. That's no matter how much you have to spend, perfection in emerald is hard to achieve. And look at this. Look at this. Look what that's giving you. It's giving you everything. $36.99. I'm giving that 30 seconds. I just want to leave it right there where you can actually look directly at that stone and see the power of that color. You could not ask for better color. If it was any darker, you wouldn't want it. If it was lighter, it wouldn't be ideal. And this has, with all that, the glow, the sheen, the shine, the everything. It's intense, right? That's what's so important about this stone. $36.99 gets it to you. Try it and see if that isn't the most perfect. Put it next to emeralds that cost $300,000, $400,000 emeralds. I mean, it really is. This is a tough one to top, no matter what you're spending. And we have brought it down to $36.99. Huge value there. Just grab it if you love it. We're going to get into our Tanzanite trio. This is exciting. It's really unique. I haven't done this in a long time, so it's partly due to the fact that don't have a lot of blue wings left, so this is where it's going to be crunch time on blue wing block Ds, and I am so proud at this halfway point of the show. Glad you're with us. So excited to bring this to you. This is my perfect trio, really, of blue wing block Ds, and it is not just a trio. It's what's about to happen to them. It's what the price tag is going to be and how we're going to tumble it on the way down to where it should never go, so that if you want something in the 6 carat range, I made sure that I only brought out classics and only brought out best of. But here's the other cool thing about this wheel. This has never happened before, and I've had my fair share of blue wing blowout wheels and trios and all kinds of different Tanzanite opportunities, but the coolest thing about this one is it's the first time that we're ever bringing you a trio where every single one of the individual stones is part of our museum reserve. So think about what happens. Usually I'll bring out one at a time. Sometimes it might just go on an auction block or something like that, but we never get to blow them out. This is pretend as if they've been here a year when you know they haven't. We're about to bring you blue wing block Ds, 6 and up is their carat weight. Diamond weights are huge no matter which one you choose. You've got 3 different examples of really cool cuts. We're going to obviously give you a classic oval option, but then we have a really beautiful, you know it's going to be in demand, because we have a really special cushion cut, and we have a really cool emerald cut. The emerald cut, I just been here too long with too many Tanzanites to not tell you. The emerald cut's probably going to fly the first. I mean, first and fastest. That's what happened. Every time I got a trio, if there's a selection and there's an emerald cut on it, the emerald cut's going to go first. So if you are already thinking about emerald cuts, or you know that's your favorite, you want to dial extra early, this is what we get to do. Museum reserves, that's important. Don't usually put these on a wheel, so watch this because you're going to see consistency in these colors. These are where, it's kind of where we're at now. When we don't have a lot of blue wings left, what do we have to do? We have to basically pillage from that museum collection the true literal stones that were set aside 4 years ago to be put on loan in museums on display. You're going to get a chance not only to get them, Get them at a value that is a blowout price. So come on in early. We have not done this, and usually, let me be honest with you too, guys, because I always am, and these tanzanite blowouts are usually on the weekends. They're very rarely on the weeknights. So here's what's going on. These are so limited, they got to be on a weeknight. We have more viewership on the weekends. It's a fact. It's a fact. So on weeknights, sometimes extra special things need to happen with the price tag, which is going to be like right there. So this is where I can't stress it enough. You might be right place, right time, right now to get your favorite. Let's start with the square cushion. We'll start there, and then we're going to build because we have 3, so there are 3 to choose. And there's the first one, and then here is, yeah, I don't think that one needs some serious help polishing. Let me do that. It's the same mounting we just saw in the green zircon, but this one is built around the emerald cut. And then we will have the big oval. So here's where we begin. We start with the cushion because that one's going to be in the middle there. And then we've got the emerald cut coming up right over here. This is the big emerald cut, and that is a major, look at the reds coming through. And then we also have the oval. So every single one, 6 carats or greater. Come on in. Do not wait, please, whatever you do, because I know we were just talking about these. I was with a friend who's in the business the other day, and of course she was at Tucson, and oh my gosh, is that an oval that's really doing what that's doing? Because usually we talk about this pretty openly. The ovals don't usually show a lot of the reds, especially on TV. That one is having no issue. Look at the reds coming through on the oval. How about the emerald cut? I know that's delivering. And I really want to wait until we have a couple people on the phone lines here because I don't want you to miss out. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky situation just because of the limitations here. So come on in and we are going to get ready for the best price you've ever seen, that's for sure. But let me walk you through these carat weights. You know they're over 6 carats, but we start here with the emerald cut. That's our 608. It has 101 in diamond weight. So yes, all big diamond weights. As a matter of fact, each one is so special. Each one is going to have at least a carat, actually more than a carat in diamonds. So let's walk you through them. Here's the 608. That's actually my smallest diamond weight at a carat of 1. They get bigger. Here's the cushion cut square. That's a 605. And that will have a carat 22 in diamonds. That's the biggest diamond weight of the 3. And then we're going to go to the middle here, which is going to, well, the middle is the left side, if you get what I'm saying here. It's going to be actually the largest stone, 631 in the oval, but a carat 12 in the middle range diamond weight. So here's what we've got. Over 6 carats, over 1 carat in diamonds on each one. I have nobody on the phone line, so you're probably figuring, well, I already did the math, and they're $2,000 a carat where I shop ordinarily, but TVON's new to me, so maybe they're going to do better, but still at 2,000 times 6, that's 12,000, plus they're adding a carat in diamonds, and there's gold. So shouldn't they be 15 grand? Yeah. And if you're thinking, oh, that sounds probably like retail, oh, I wish. Let me tell you, a lot more people would own tanzanite if they were only that price in retail, but they're a lot more in retail. You shop a good tanzanite, like a block C right now, a good block C that's got some color, and you are going to find, somebody said something the other day that I thought was so interesting because it was actually something that was sent back to us. And this is really, really, really interesting because they bought a blue wing and they said, you know what I was expecting? They said, I was expecting it to look like amethyst. I was wondering why the blue wing wasn't purple, like a lavender color, like the amethyst. Because their words were, every time I've seen tanzanite or bought tanzanite elsewhere, it was always the color of amethyst. So I'm not sure that yours is tanzanite because it's not amethyst color. And I've heard that before. And that really right there, my friends, is the difference between regular tanzanite and the literal best in the world. I know that if you prefer a purple color, that is your prerogative. And that is, I can tell you where to go get one. I can give you, recommendations on where to shop one. But it's simply not going to be the quality we deliver. The quality level that we have being right now for the last few stones we have here, a blue wing block D, is not only block D, which is the best D block mine, but also it's the best of the D block. So there's other block D, to be clear. There's block D out there that still doesn't have this color. This is that more specific vein that was the top quality out of the top block. So you're getting one little minute percentage of the entirety of the tanzanite mining that's been going on since the late 60s, has arguably 10 to 15 years left. Everyone has a different opinion on that. How much is left? We don't know how much mining is actually left. We won't know till it's done. But this is where you're getting that really, really, really special. So it's ultra rare, but it's also a different color. So when you go shop it, 30,000, 40,000 a carat, when you shop it out there in retail and it is lavender or lilac or purple, that is not as desired a quality. Just for our new shoppers who are kind of new, because every single night we have shoppers that don't know Blue Wing yet. They haven't, experienced it yet. They haven't seen it yet. So that's really important to know and understand, is that this is a better quality. And when you get more blues, that's more rare, because otherwise it's just purple and it's just lavender. So this is really the differential. That's how you know it's the really top level. So had to say that just for our new shoppers, and for those of you expecting a lavender color, that's not what Blue Wing Block D is ever going to give. Now, once we sell out of Blue Wing Block D and start bringing other material, if we do, then we can talk about, lavenders and purples. But this is meant to be. This is that highest end. And now, when you look at these stones move and you see red flashes, that's the big, big difference too, is that you've got that powerful red coming through. I'm not doing $15,000. Do we have anybody thinking about any of them yet? One collar, which one do they like already? Emerald cut, oval, or cushion cut? So it goes oval here, and then it's cushion cut square, and then the emerald cut on your right. All with 1 carat plus in diamonds, all museum reserve stones, all new tonight, and nothing is going to be $15,000. We got to do something crazy. That's why they're on a wheel. Otherwise, I would show them one by one. Do you realize this is like 3 shows worth of tanzanites? Normally, they would just give me one per day and say you take one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, one on Saturday. But guess what? They're all here on a wheel because we're blowing them out. You get one price for any one of the 3. You don't spend even our normal prices, like $59.99, which, by the way, puts it under $1,000 a carat. Free diamonds, free gold. They're not $59.99. I'm going to make this recommendation. I say it a lot because people get upset with me when pieces, I get a lot of email from a lot of you guys. And I love your emails, okay? So feel free. But I get a lot of emails every day. And a number of those emails are from shoppers who missed out on something. And it's usually kindness and lovely and roses, but they're just wanting me to make something again. I missed out. I didn't take your advice. I called a little late. I missed out. What do I do? Make me another. Can't do it with these stones. Can't do it with these pieces. Call me now. The price tag is going to be a blowout. I can promise you that. I'm doing that. I'm letting you know now. You're not spending $59.99. You're not spending $49.99. You're not spending $39, or even, how about this? 6 carats plus. Every mounting up there is major. These are mountings that cost us. We are the manufacturer. It's why we do the values we do. Nobody else in the world of shopping, home shopping, does that. We are the manufacturer. We make everything. That is important. We know what these mountings cost us. The mountings are more than where I'm taking it. So if that gives you any incentive to dial in early, I really hope it helps, because they're not even $39.99. This is what a blowout is all about. These weeknights, guys, we do special things. We know we don't have nearly the audience we have on our daytime shows on the weekends. So we put together really special opportunities just for you guys, so that we can make sure that we can still move some jewelry even on these valuable 3-hour nights, okay? It's not $39.99 a piece. They're not even $3,500. I need you to pick out your favorite and just run with it. Go with this value. And you know what? They're supposed to be $3,399. I'm going to skip it. I don't know if that's going to get my 3 pieces out the door. I'm going to make sure they go. So I'm not even leaving it at $33.99. I'll do better. We're going to make it lower. We're going to give you a better opportunity. All you have to do right now is just dial, okay? That's all you got to do. Don't even worry about where we're taking it, because it's more important to dial in and be there on the lines than it is to worry about the price tag. I will go so much lower than 33. I know we're going to have more than one collar on each piece. Take a look at them. They're not even 33, 32 or 31 or 3,000. I got to do something crazy. I got to just blow them out. We got to make sure they all go. And I'm not leaving them here. And they're not even $3,000 either. And I'm going to be trying them on here. So you let me know which one you want to see first. Do you already know which one you like? No. You like all 3? Cool. Okay. Makes it easier. What one are you thinking about one? So the emerald cut. Well, there you go. No surprise there. The emerald cut somebody's thinking about already. Take a look at it on the hand. Look at the size of that ring. I can't even do $29.99. Tony, it's not going to work. I'm going to try all 3 on at the same time so you can start to get a glimpse of how big these rings are. And the fact that nothing up here is going to even be $29.99. Nope, not working. We've got to move every one of them. I'm not leaving them. So here's what we've got. Again, all over a carat in diamonds. Big time, big time. Now we're getting busy. Okay. So maybe at $29.99, that's going to sell them out. I'll still get them lower. Oh my goodness, guys, this is not going to last. Oh, please. I'm going on the fly here, guys. $33.99 is supposed to be our deal. I wanted you to see them all in the hand, get a perspective. I'll obviously try them on one by one by one. I just need you to start to get familiar with the sizes here so you know what we're dealing with. There's that emerald cut. Here's that cushion cut. Again, full finished under gallery on that cushion cut there. And same with the oval. Look at the oval. I'll show you the inside of all three of them here so you can see what they look like. And no, they're not 20. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where are we selling them? I knew it. See, just that $29.99 drop, that did it. I am here to save you more and make sure that you are saving as much as you can. So maybe you come back at some point and get a matching earring or a matching necklace or something like that. It's not even 20. Hold on. Which one do you like, Jalen? You're already thinking about one? What? Emerald cut, emerald cut, emerald cut, emerald cut. I got a lot of people on that emerald cut. I told you. I know. I'm with you guys. The oval's spectacular, though, too, right? Look at that. Look at the oval. And then the most diamond weights on the cushion cut there. Okay, I'm stalling because I can't even, I don't even know what I'm going to do here. I'm on the fly here, moving prices down. Do you want to spend $28.88? Or do you want to spend $27.77? Or should we skip all that and go even lower and get you the price of a lifetime? This is the night to shop your Blue Wing Block Ds. All three. You've never seen a wheel of museum reserves together. You've never seen a wheel where every mounting has over a carat in diamonds. We are getting busier and busier and busier and busier on these phone lines. Whatever you do, I'm not done discounting. So if you haven't dialed in yet, go. Please go. Go as fast as you can. We already have somebody talking about the emerald cut. I think somebody's thinking about the oval over here. You're on the cushion cut. Okay. So they're not $27.77. Obviously, I'm making this up as I go, because this is not the price. $33.99 was what every single one of you should have paid tonight to get any one of these three home. I'm saying try them. Can you change the gold color? Yes, on any of them. Can you get your size for free? Yes, on any one of them. Are we shipping it to your doorstep for free? Yes, we are. All of that still happens. All of that still applies. You don't even spend $27 or $26.99. They're going to go. I don't even know if 60 seconds, that might actually, you know what? I don't think they're going to last 60 seconds. We could leave it right now and sell them all out, but I'm getting you a better deal. That's what I do. That's what Wednesdays are about. That is our way to show appreciation for you being here tonight and being a part of this deal. And I'm telling you, with those diamond weights, remember what I said about being under the cost of the mounting? We truly, literally are. The mountings with a carat plus in VS diamonds, they cost more to make than where I'm at right now. You're not even spending $26.99. All I have to say is good luck, congratulations in advance. Take what you love, get your gold color choice, try them while they're still here. Because when Blue Wing Block Ds are gone, I don't know what we're gonna do. We may never bring tanzanites at all, because it's such, all the other qualities out there are just so far away from what we're used to. Take the best. The best does not cost you the most here. Let's take a look at them. I'm gonna go even lower. I'm gonna go even lower. Which one are we doing? Which one do we like? Not even $26.99, not even $25.99. I want to make your day. And you tell a friend about TVON, that's my deal. If you take one of these at a price tag that's any lower, you just, you know what, proudly say, you're wearing that tanzanite about town. When you get the compliments on your ring, tell somebody about TVON. You don't need to tell them what you spent, but tell them about TVON. This is, I'm going to look at it as a loss leader where maybe it's worth it and we'll make it up in advertising, right? By verbal word of mouth. I'm not asking $25.99. Who wants what? Take the oval, take the emerald cut, take the cushion cut. They're not even $25. Let's blow them out right now. I'm going to make them $2,499 for any one of them you want. And they will not stick around. You know that. You know it, you know it, you know it. Which one do we want? So I'm going to try on the oval again here for you. The oval is 2030, you guys. I'm just going to work my way across the wheel here. This is 2030. And maybe for a moment, Tony, while I have it on, we put up the graphics, because I feel like they're too important to not have a glance at the graphics here. So this is 2030. And operators, will you let me know what you're getting, please? This is going to be a 6 carat 31. This is the largest tanzanite of the three in the middle. So that's the 631. 631. Oh, by the way, white gold only on the oval. I just saw that. Ooh, so I hope that doesn't change anyone's mind. This one is the only one that I can't change. I just realized that. I'm so sorry. We only have this in white gold. Unless you want to wait, we can make it for you. It just might be a couple days wait time. So keep that in mind. This is the 631 with the carat 12. So all the graphics you see right now go with this oval, which has got the pave style shoulders and the double halo. Yes. True to size, completely true to size on the oval. Now I'm going to show the cushion cut square. That's what we're going to do next. Then we're going to put up the graphics on this one. The cushion cut square is going to be the 9478. Let me try this on for you. Boy, that's got some serious saturation to it. That's a 605. The 605 cushion cut square is going to be a little more exotic of a cut because it's like a round with corners, as you know. And then it's going to be a carat 22. This has the most diamond weight of the three. So if you're looking for, you know, if that's a difference maker to you, that's going to give you by far the most diamond weight of the three. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it, Deborah. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you love your earrings. Thank you. Oh, how lovely. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so here we go. $24.99. That's the carat 22. Now let me give some love to the emerald cut. Yes. Okay, so which one? Cushion. Okay, emerald cut. I'm going to try that on now. That's going to be item number 7351. Wow, this one I just cannot get over. I mean, I'm a sucker for the emerald cut. I love them. But that is going to be the 608 is your center stone size, and it's going to be 101 in diamond weight. So you're still getting, again, over a carat. This one's $24.99. They all are. I know I really felt like I wanted to give you some visual graphics there so you can see those carat weights. Yeah, Jalen, wonderful. So here we go. I think I got to give it I think I've got to give it, I'm talking, my mouth cannot function as quickly as my brain tonight because I'm too excited about this. I'm just too excited. This is just, you know, what we just saved you right now, just so everyone's aware who's just tuning in. I just took an extra $900 off of what I was supposed to do, just for the sheer joy of it and for the sheer fun of it. I just literally took, because these were supposed to be $33.99. So I took $900. What's that? Which one? All right, so emerald cut, verifying now. So I just wanted you to see, remember, all over 6 carats on the centers, all over a carat in diamonds on the sides. So all $24.99, all can be changed in gold color except for the oval. The oval stays in the white gold unless you want to wait. We can always make it. I mean, we can make it. Absolutely. It just doesn't look like we have. Like, we try to have these mountings in stock so that even if you choose a gold color change, usually we can switch the stone over. Yes? Emerald cut again? I'd be happy to. I would be happy to. I'd love to leave it on and walk out with it tonight and take it with me, you know? I would love to. But it's an emerald cut. Let me go over this one again here on the hand for you. I mean, just sheer Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve goodness here. That again is the the 608 with the carat 01. So 608 center, carat 01 in diamonds. This does that split shank with the larger, what was that? Oh, okay. So larger diamond in between the split shank there, and then you have this really large halo. All those individual round brilliants are very large going around your emerald cut. $24.99, and I think we're about ready. Whew, that's a good look, isn't it? I just cannot get over an emerald cut that's still, I say this a lot with these blue wings. Sometimes even a blue wing, there might be a little less color through the middle of that stone. It's not the case here. And look at those bright, beautiful, you see it right there, all the way out to the very, very edge. The bright reds coming through on those facets. Every one of them's got the red. They wouldn't be Museum Reserve if they didn't, right? You know that. So choose your fit. Yes? Okay, what? What? Oh, wow. That makes me feel so special. All right, so $24.99. I know I've got to give it one more clock, Tony, because I know we're verifying here. We're going to give it a final 60, but I want to say this before we do. Here's the deal. If you are considering any one of these three monumental values, I mean, at this point, there's just one way to say it. They're monumental values. They are Blue Wing Block D best of the best. Try it before you run out there and spend goodness knows what figure on what kind of tanzanite. Just let me reassure you, this sounds crazy, but it's the best for less. It really is. It's the best quality for the least money. Okay, the best for least, it doesn't sound quite as good, but it's the best for less. Everyone else out there is charging more money for their tanzanites, no matter what quality it is. I say get the best, spend less. It's the way to go. They couldn't be better. And Just for the fun of it, I saved you an extra $900 off every ring tonight than they should have been. This show started 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, they were supposed to be $33.99, and that was the blowout deal. So if you're waiting, if you're thinking, if you're doing some of that popular fence sitting, right? Ouch. Come on in. Just make the leap. Jump on over. You've got a full money back guarantee. You've got your gold color choice. You've got your sizing. We do all that for you. We get it to you, which is not cheap, by the way. Shipping costs us a fortune. We pay for it, you don't. If you think we just get a deal from our shipping partners, heck no. We spend a fortune every day shipping all of your items. We just feel like, again, luxury is not just about convenience and all those things and getting luxury quality. It's about the luxury of not having to pay extra. Everyone's nickel and diming us everywhere we go. I mean, right? Everything is extra. Everything is extra all the time. Here it's not. We've just thrown it all in. So it makes the shopping even easier. It makes the value even better. And for that matter, I like to just mention that if you live outside the state of California, you don't even pay tax. So there's that. That's a big savings. So there's nothing to lose except the opportunity, except the moment in time that we're in right now together to try these and get them and see what they're all about and enjoy. Yes, questions, how are we doing? Are we all good? Yes. I would love to try it on. John, you got it. Here it is. This is the emerald cut again. We're getting a lot of questions about the emerald cut. I got to try it on. I don't know what's available. So again, forgive me. I just know that I'm just here with the value. I just marked them down $900 more than they should have been. Tonight, that is the emerald cut. Again, that is item number 7351. That'll be the 608 and the 101 in diamond weight as well. White, yellow, or rose. You decide. I told you this was good. I told you it was worth waiting on. So our final 25 seconds is now. Come on in. You got a last chance. Look at all three options you have. And then we're going to be moving on. And the top of the hour is almost here. Oh my goodness. How does that happen? So one more hour left on our Wednesday. Any requests you have, get them in. We've got a Royal Zambian Garnet coming up. We have some turquoise drop earrings. We have a fabulous, I have another wheel. I have another wheel coming up. Another big discount wheel on some exotics. That's on the way. Yes. Yes, cushion cut on the hand again, you got it. Remember, there's a full finish under gallery on that cushion cut square. That's going to be 9478, and that will be the 605 with a carat 22. That is the biggest diamond weight of the three right there. So 605 carat weight center stone and 122 in diamonds around it and any gold, no problem. Isn't that a lovely, lovely, lovely value? So $24.99 gets them to you. And chances are most of you are spending $24.99, not a penny more. Not a penny more, no matter what gold color, no matter what size, no matter where it's going, no matter where, yeah, all that. So it's a big, big, big discount and a big value. And I got $900 less than they were supposed to be tonight. That's a significant discount. Like, I'll take $9 off, but $900 off? Sign me up. Sign me up. I want to save $900 on something luxury that I want. I never get to, I like luxury stuff too, but I'm never saving, I shop. Like, I'm a really good shopper. Not just frequency, I'm talking like the skill behind it, like getting the good deal. Waiting, stalking. Stalking shopping is really how you do it. I mean, shopping is more stalking when you do it the right way, because you have to wait. You have to just wait. And then the art form of, getting it when it goes on discount, but before it's sold out, because a lot of people are like that, and they're stalking it too, right? And so then you miss out entirely. Like, that's what I'm trying to prevent here. Yes, Jalen, question? Oval, yes, on the hand again. Here's the oval on the hand. That one's finished as well on the inside there. Any gold on that one as well. That oval is 2030. It's the 2030 ring, and that one's going to be center stone size is the 631. That's the largest center stone of the three there, and then it has a 1 carat 12. 112 in diamond weight. That's the pave shoulder and the double halo. I think out of the three, they're all classic. Don't get me wrong. They're all classic. Go with where your eye goes, wherever whatever's speaking to you. But they're all really, that's the beauty of this wheel. They're all top-notch quality. Sometimes wheels will have a mixture where it's like, okay, there's the one classic and then there's all the rest of the weird ones, right? That are like the really strange, exotic, unusual mountings. All three of these are really meant to be classics. They've all got some kind of halo or double halo. They've all got lots of diamond presence on the shank. Some are more pave, some are split. But that's the idea. These are all considered classic kind of styles, meant to be universal for all, meant to be appealing to most, as long as you like big stones and big diamond weights. Obviously, there's nothing small or diminutive about any of them. They're all big, nice presence pieces, right? And speaking of presents, treat yourself. When they're this affordable and I'm saving you $900 just for the heck of it tonight, treat yourself. Give yourself a little present, something you know you're going to love and enjoy forever and ever and ever. Spencer, did you help anybody get a tanzanite tonight? Yay! All right. Do you feel like you gave them a gift as well? Because I feel like this is just like gifting time. It is 222 after all. It's like a special date, right? 222-2023. You know what tomorrow is, right? 223-2023. The most important day on my calendar. I won't be here with you guys tomorrow, by the way, so because of it. So just FYI. All right, coming up. Let's get to it. We have that Zambian emerald still, by the way. Just noticed. Top of the hour is almost here. We have one more minute. So I'm going to just show you, let's see here. I'm going to pop in one really, really cool piece before we get to our top of the hour. I know exactly what it is. We have a major diaspora. It's a color-changing diaspora, and it's gigantic. And I'm going to move on from those. You know what to do. Talk to your operators. Here it is. The 1331. Wow. Okay, I know what you're going to ask me. Did I leave a tanzanite somewhere up there that's somehow reflecting through that stone because I'm seeing blue wing colors, right? I did not. The tanzanites have been removed from the wheel. Yet this color-changing golden diaspora is showing off tanzanite purple blues, pinks as well, greens and goldens, and it is surrounded by a halo of yellow diamonds. It's item number 9734. And that is fabulous. It is also new tonight, and I don't know if we're going to see a prettier stone than that in diaspora because of all that it's doing. It's a color-changing stone, but yet the colors that you're seeing now are very unusual to see together at the same time on a wheel on television. That's going to be item number 9734. It's a 1331 color-changing diaspora. It's a radiant cut, no less. Stunning radiant cut. You also happen to have yellow diamonds, 24 points in yellow diamonds wrapping around them as your halo. And it looks good, doesn't it? It looks really, really, really good. 24 point, I don't know, 24? Doesn't it look like more than that? It does to me. I know they're meant to be like just a smaller, delicate halo, but they're wrapping around a very large perimeter. So I'm not sure if that's 24, but if you get a few extras for free, I'm all for it. So yellow gold only, great looking piece. Let me show you here some scroll work on the basket. Let me try it on. Remember we had the little bow tie design the other day that had the pendant. Remember it was a diaspora radiant cut pendant with the little bow tie design as the bail. I got it on the hand here for you so you can see the size, because I do want you to see that sooner rather than later so you can really see what 1331 translates on the hand. I mean, it's going practically knuckle to knuckle on me. And it's going to be, well, $69.99. We've kind of changed every single price tonight. Why stop now? With 59 minutes left in the show, I'm not going to stop the price reductions. And this one, you know this stone has clarity issues, right? I mean, not this stone. That's kind of the thing. This stone, this general family, this category usually has a lot of clarity issues. This one does not. Clean, 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 clean. Okay, this is the ultimate diaspora here, and yes, it's color changing. So if you go to incandescent light, and if we were able to do that on TV, I would. But if we could show you this stone in incandescent light, that entirety of that stone would go to this beautiful rosy pink. And looking, just by judging what I'm seeing already, I don't think it'd be a dull pink. It'd be probably a bit lively on this one because of everything you're already seeing bouncing off these facets. We're not doing $69.99. No. It's going to be one color only, and this is going to fly. Museum pieces like this should stay right where they are. I am not going to get $69.99. Like I said, it's got to fit in line with everything else I'm doing. And we're doing some crazy things. How about, you know what? Anybody like it so far? Are we still talking tanzanites? Or are we ready? If we're ready on the diaspora, I am ready to discount it right here, right now. Make it even better than half off, $3,500. It's not staying there. We're going lower than 35, then 34, then 33. Oh, here I go again. There's that price tag, 33, actually $33.99. No, I'm not doing that. We're going to do it better. Make it better than 32, 31, 3,000. Make it $29.99 first caller. $29.99. That's it. One caller on a $13.31. How about that? That's amazing. Still have a really, really fabulous. We have a really fabulous Zambian. This one should go. Let's see if we, oh, by the way, this one stays in the yellow gold. Yes, it does. Got to stay in the yellow gold. Has a lot to do with that yellow diamond around it. How are we doing? Everyone good? New requests for our last hour? Remember, we're in the last hour now. We only have about 56 minutes remaining. So if you have a request, we're taking them. We love them. So make sure you get any requests in that you have. Also, there are tanzanite earrings. Do you think with the tanzanite savings we did, do you think it might be a bright idea to bring out some very large tanzanite earrings? Where the stones are even larger than what we had in the rings? Because I got tanzanite earrings that have almost, they have 9+ carats each. Let's show them. Just in case anybody needs a match in an earring drop, we've got them. Are you still shopping tanzanites over there, Jalen? Do you think, no, you're not? Do you think anyone wants matching earrings? There they are. Did anybody get that oval? I mean, if you wanted a true match and you got the oval ring, those are the earrings. But the quality and color is the same. So even if you got an emerald cut or a cushion cut, you could get these earrings and still, in my mind, have a great match. It is going to be item number 9841. They're very large. And you know, when we've had larger stones lately in tanzanite drops, because I've had a few in different shapes and sizes, they've been flying. That has a lot to do with this value. So I want to bring these out, show you some information here. They're a lever back style, finished in the back, of course. And then they are 18 karat 78 in tanzanites. Now, that'll be over 9 carats each, really close to 9.5. Also 18 karat solid gold. Thank you. And you're getting white gold only here, and there's 46 points in diamond weight as well. Okay. So blue wings are fabulous, we know that. 18K, 46 points. Okay, so we're clear. We got all that going on. And now we are ready to send them out. I just can't say enough about this pair of earrings, but they are now going to be, because you can't just leave them at their original price of 19. Look at it. I'll show you. $19,999 on the earrings right there. There they are. One only. There they are. But you saw what I did on the rings, so you're probably expecting at this point, I got to do something similar on the earrings. Well, I will. And let me give you a measurement here. We'll give you a length, and we'll show them up close as well. I just wanted you to see the size perspective first because that's important. They are 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. Lever back style, so nothing to worry about. Super secure setting. I'm going to go ahead and put them up close as well. I don't think anybody got that diaspora yet, by the way, so I just moved that aside. But let's show these to you because, again, there's that quality again. There's that red flash happening again. And I will let this one sit here. I did want you to also see that diamond that's set in that bezel. So that's a princess cut, just to, you know, add. There's some rounds in the pave that goes around your tanzanite, but that's a, let me check. It looks like a princess cut. Sometimes they do that in a squared off style, but it's still around, so I always like to double check. And we have a great tanzanite necklace coming up, but I do want to show these earrings on, and then we'll show you the finishing on the back. I am just mesmerized at the amount of red that you're still getting in an earring in an oval. That is very, very impressive. First caller on the earrings. No, we're not leaving them at $19,999, even though that's where they should be. We're going to take them a lot lower for you. This is what they look like on, just to give you a perspective there, just another way to see the size, to really get you acquainted and see what that's all about with that drop. And then you really see that beautiful neon that they have. Again, the diamonds that are wrapping around it. one diamond that's basically at the base of the lever back there. Let's go back up close. I want to show you the inside undergallery. Then we've got a necklace to show you as well that's coming up for our blue wing lovers. But this one's going to be, I'm trying to think, how low can we go here on 20 carats, nearly a tanzanite? Yeah, under 10? Okay, I'll do it. $99.99, not going to be. There's your back. Finished on the inside. Here is that second one there, so you can see that matching. So beautiful. And yet we're going to do these for better than even $99.89 or even $79.99. This is getting down to it. To the lowest possible, even if you were just, procuring the stones loose by themselves. We're going to make it better than $89, $79.99. Forget about it. We're going to make them $6,999 for the earring pair. And then you have an option here in a necklace that's a trillion cut. Beautiful trillion cut. It's the full necklace. We have a pendant enhancer slash chain included with it. So that's going to be on the way. I love that this is an enhancer. We'll show that next by request. Whose request was that? Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. Let me show it next for you. This is going to be coming with the chain. I know I had this the other day. I'm not sure if she's already seen it, but that is going to be, and you know what? I'll put it all by itself here so you can see it on its own. Although it does, again, color is going to be very consistent here among all of our rings and then the earrings and now the pendant slash necklace. This is a trillion. It needs some polishing. So Barbara, we're going to take a look at this. It's 9723. Hey, good size match here. The ring, remember the ring wheel that we had? That was all 6 carat plusers. This one is 610 in the trillion. And it is an enhancer bail. So again, that bail can flip open and flip up so it can go over beads or pearls or whatever you need it to do besides just chains. It's also 18 karat solid gold and it's a 610 trillion and it has 38 points in diamonds going around and around and around. And then this is really that similar motif going on where the corners have that extra bezel set princess cut. So there again is a really special look. Now there's that enhancer bail and that insignia on the inside. So that means again, you see that little hallmark, that 18 karat gold, but that flips open. Now you don't need to open it to put on your favorite chain like this one that comes with it. But if you wanted to put it on, I remember many years ago I had a lot of beaded necklaces with tanzanite. That would be beautiful. If you wanted to put it on a pearl strand and kind of situate the pendant between two pearls, you can do that because of that ability for that enhancer bail to open up. So that's just something to think about. It's 9723 and we've got 18 karat gold. That should come up, Tony, because it was on the other day. So 9723, it should all come up just as is. But 18, there it is, 610, 38 points in diamonds as it is in the white gold. $79.99. Well, again, same kind of thing. We got to mark it down. It'll be $29.99 tonight. So a huge value again, another big savings on a blue wing for you. If you're thinking about some really high-end, super saturated, one of my favorites because it gives you the brilliance as well, is the trillion, and you are getting that here. So let me also show it on the hand here. We'll give you a look at the measurement as well, and then again, chain included. So you still get the chain, and if you're feeling like, I already got a chain, I'll use my DBTY. Well, then you've got a chain to give, to gift, to pass to somebody who doesn't have a 14 karat gold chain. And there's your chance to give a great chain with it. And that'll be only $29.99. There is only one. I want to give you a length measurement here and then we'll show it on. It's going to be just a bit over an inch, but just slightly over an inch in top to bottom length. And again, the enhancer really makes it versatile, and that is one only. And size-wise, going to coordinate well with all those rings. So even though, like I said, we didn't have any trillions on that wheel that we had earlier, size-wise it would work. Color-wise it's going to match. So I think there's a lot to consider there as far as that one and only necklace. And yes, the chain even diamond cut, sparkled chain there that you get, and that's only $29.99. First caller on that one. Good luck. That's a great stone. Trillions are just dynamic because they give you that brilliance while they still deliver the color saturation in the neons. That is so important. So again, and this is an 18-inch chain, so that'd sit right about here on me. So give you an idea of where that's going to fall if you do decide to use that chain that comes with it. So that's only $29.99. We'll go right back to our wheel, show it to you one more time close up, and see who's got it. Okay, next up. So earrings, pendant, rings. We've had now everything but the bracelet in blue wing block Ds. Still have that diaspora if you need it. Also, how about this, the ruby? Shall we bring it out? Now we can go to the 12 karat. I do have another wheel to show you as well, so we better do that. And then an amazing, amazing ruby, a 2 karat plus. Okay, this tanzanite's here. Oh, wow. Okay, so the earrings have made it, and so has the pendant so far. Now take a look at this. Showed this earlier, wanted to give you a closer look at it. Needs a little extra polish here. Let me work on that. It's going to be our 2 carat plus ruby. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Well, there's a reason for that. The 2 carat plusers, super, super limited, always are in rubies. Let me know who's got the earrings and who's got the necklace. I know we're verifying on each right now, so I don't think those are going to last the evening here. I think that our requester, she's looking for something a little different in the pendant. So I think, yeah, if you were holding back on the pendant because it was not your request, she's looking for something with pink diamonds. So yeah, we're gonna have to make that. So this is the deal. That pendant is still here if you want it. So don't sit back and wait on it and miss out because you think it's for the requester. That requester's just called in. She's not gonna take it. So it's available. So that trillion cut necklace is available to one caller. Now our Burma ruby is 9458, and that will be a 2 carat 03 Burma and a carat 28 in the signature mounting. This always tugs at my heartstrings when I present a ruby in this mounting because the very first purchase my mother ever made from a home shopping network that I worked at, which was the only purchase she's ever made from a home shopping network, was many, many years ago, and it was this ring. Not this exact ring, but a ruby out of Burma in this mounting. And to this day, it's her favorite. She owns a lot of jewelry. She owned a lot of jewelry before I was in the business. I've been in the business now for a lot of years. I've gifted her a lot of jewelry. She's bought a lot of jewelry. She's got a lot of jewelry. Out of all those hundreds of pieces, this is her favorite. And I think it just says a lot when there's a lot of mountings out there. There are a lot of stones you can own. There's a lot of mountings and ways you can set different stones. The fact this is so tried and true and classic, there's a reason it's called the signature mounting. It's beloved by many. As long as you like big diamond weight, you'll love it. It's got a great finished undergallery. You can still get it in any gold you want, but it is a spectacular 2 carat plus ruby. We're thrilled to bring it to you. I tell you, ooh, these prices on 2 carats, that's the problem. When a ruby hits a certain size, whether that's 1 carat, 2 carat, or 3 carat, that's when they go skyrocketing. So suddenly a 1 carat might sound reasonable at $5,000, but then you hit 2 carats and you go, oh, so that'll be 10, right? Double the size, double the price. The 2 carats go up further. It's a lot like diamonds and the exponential scale that diamonds work on. Well, the same thing happens with rubies because it is so much more unusual to actually find a 2 carat stone. Don't even get me started on when they hit 3 carats and above. There's a reason why for a period of time I brought out 3 carat after 3 carat and then I brought out 349s. And within an instant, they were gone, 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 every one of them. And they were not inexpensive rings, but they were all completely gone the moment they were on the air. And that's because we have collectors who wait, who are seeking out those bigger stones. And then when you see a great value associated with it, you pounce. That's really what we're going to do right now because this one's still listed at $12,999. Total, right price for a 2 carat plus, especially when you're adding that kind of diamond weight to it. We're going to make it better than $13,000. Take a look. I know it's last hour, so I got to be aware of that and strategize in that way. Yes.
Can you measure the cushion blue weight from top to bottom, please?
The ring? Yeah, sure. The ring. Thank you. Is this for the same requester? Okay. So Barbara, we have a different one for you to look at. I think we just have a question to measure the ring that was the cushion cut from the wheel. Here it is. This is the cushion cut ring from the wheel. Let me just give you a quick measurement here. This is what it measures at the widest point would be approximately, I would say about 5/8 of an inch there, which is right between a 1/2 and a 3/4 inch. Now that's the widest point. And then you see it gets a little more narrow on the sides, and then it gets certainly just a little bit more narrow in the back. So you've got a really, I would say, remember that was the smallest width of the 3. So if you're trying to, be within that carat weight, but have the most wearable, just, as far as you want smaller dimension, that's the way to go. So that was from our wheel earlier, $24.99. I have another pendant to show as well. Let me flash this just since it's a request here that we're trying to help just in case she needs to go anywhere here. This is a quick wow, this is quite the markdown on this Asher cut. This is the Asher with the fancy diamonds. We'll get right back to that ruby, but I had to show this. Wow. What's going on with this markdown? 6320, what in the world? 6320. I've seen this, I know this, but $89.99 is where it's been. Well, that's because it's a 475 Asher cut, and then it has 42 points of trillion cut diamonds. Now, one might be slightly smaller than the next, but either way, they're about 1/5 of a carat each. And then we have this great finishing on the back side. And let me show you how it looks, because it's going to actually, the trillions meet up with the point of that Asher. That's really a good look. So when it's on, it looks like this. So really angular, even though it's not the same, you've got trillion cut diamonds and the Asher cut, which is squared off. Look how that drops in vertical fashion against the neckline, which we'll show it next, but it's first a 1-inch drop top to bottom. Great request here. This is open to anybody who'd like it. First come, first serve. We are even going to change the gold if you want us to, but I would recommend the white gold. Just let that, let the diamonds are really the star here, and the tanzanite. So we've got it on the neckline for you next, just to show you what that looks like from a distance away. But trillions, and then the Asher, look at that. And the reds are really from a distance. They become even more of a focal point. I've got a great value here. Remember, you don't need to be the requester to take it. We're just showing you some different pendants that we have here as options. Struck out on the trillions so far, although I would really imagine that's going to get a home somebody or somewhere to somebody. But this is going to be a huge reduction in price. Just, kind of make it work with everything else we're doing on tanzanites. I'll blow it out right now. I cannot believe this. Nothing wrong with $49.99, but it's gone lower. It's not $49 or $39 or $29.99, and those are really, really big individual diamonds, and that counts for extra. When you get bigger individual and fancy cut diamonds, that's an extremely important addition. That should be an extra price tag, not less. We're going to make it better than even $29.99. The very first caller, take it. Oh, this is such a good one. And again, I didn't have an Asher cut on that wheel, but the color means it's going to match everything else that we had. So Blue Wing Block D is Blue Wing Block D. So don't feel like you have to get the exact same cut in every stone that you wear, head to toe, because the colors will match. Let's go back up close. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of $29.99, take it even lower than that. And really important diamonds right there. I'll make it simple and easy. There's something right on the surface there. I'll just polish it up for you. That's going to be $24.99 as well, just like the rings were. And that's with some really big, important diamond weight around it and right up above. So that would be $24.99 as well. Grab the Asher cut, my goodness. Or if you already are lucky enough to have an Asher cut and have been waiting, there haven't been many Asher cut pendants, that's for sure. So if you've been waiting for the match, there it is, ready to go. $24.99. And look at those dazzling, bright VS diamonds that are trillion cuts. Still striking out here on the requests, but we're trying. We're trying. So hopefully it works for somebody. The $24.99 Asher cut, big diamonds there. Let's go back to our ruby. Still have the trillion cut pendant as well, which comes with the chain. So you've got 2 necklace options, 2 pendant options, really. We'll go back to our ruby here. We've got that big time ruby coming up, that 203. All right, let's get to it. It's time for the ruby. Let's get to it. This is the 203. Sorry to just take you away from that. Just always want to make sure we get those requests in as soon as possible. But there's our big 203 ruby, and that is the one in the signature mounting. We've been talking about it. Let's make it really, really affordable for you, and all we need is a collar. And the $12,999, still where it should be. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. Still have a couple museum pieces like the Zambian emerald, the really big green zircon, the fabulous, what else? The really special diaspora that we just had, the radiant cut, that's here too. So a lot of great pieces still hanging out for you. Want to make sure this one goes. Okay, I know it's the last 40 minutes of the show, and this is dangerous to do, but I really, really, really want a ruby to get a home tonight. I really do. It's a really good ruby. It's a 2 carat plus superstar. I just can't stand the thought of $13,000 and letting it sit here and then go back in a vault tonight. So let's make it a lot easier, and let's skip over the $13,000 and skip over $10,000 and make it a deal, a big deal. But I only have one way I can do this, and I know that's really tough to do at the end of a show on a weeknight. We're going to try it. And then we've got a great discount wheel coming up for you as well, so a lot to still get to, so don't go anywhere. especially, you want to see what I'm going to do here. 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, none of that. I have to put it on the auction block if we're going to make it better than 13,000, and I already have. So we're not going to start at $7,000 or $6,000, and it's still a 2-carat plus ruby out of Burma. Best out there. There are a lot of Mozambique stones right now out and about in the world of jewelry at large. Mozambique stones are still not Burma. They're not the same. So when you get Mozambique, that they may look okay. Sometimes I think it's the second best to Burma, modern day source wise, but they are not Burma. And when you can get a Burma and you can get it out of that famed Golden Triangle, the Mogok mine, that is the best color available. And it's not $6,000, $5,000, or even going to be $4,500 to start. I know it's risky doing an auction at this time of the night, but that only means risky for me. It means better for you because you've got less competition than you would have 2 hours ago, and that's a fact. And I'll help you. Talk about less competition out there. Let me talk about what I'm doing to make it even more reasonable to get in, because you don't have to bid $45,000. You don't have to bid $4,000. I'm going even lower than that. Really want to see this one out the door. Choose your gold color, whatever you want. I'm going to make it better than $40,000. You know what? $4,000 is still not good enough. Let's get everybody in. Let's try $3,500 to start the bidding. We'll go up in $25 increments from there, and that should get a lot of people on the lines. Not just a one and done like I had earlier. That was hours ago, and that auction didn't go all so well. Thank you. Diamond earring request for who? Robert. Diamond earrings coming up in drops. We'll get to those next. 35 to get it started. 35, and how about 60 seconds, shall we? 60 seconds to get it going. I still have tanzanite earrings and tanzanite pendants and diaspora. 24 minutes on the last hour here. We're 24 minutes in, and we got some jewelry here. Hence, $13,000 ring disappearing now and going for $3,500 to open. All right, Robert, we got some diamond drop earrings for you next, so we'll show those probably in 40 seconds here. Or we need that big discount wheel. That's what we need. Discount wheel. Need to make sure that we can get some pieces out the door before we go. We only have 35 minutes left. Okay, so coming up. Diamond drop earrings. These are really good ones too. You know what they match really well too is that round bridge cluster ring we had the other day. This earring is next, so we'll show that coming up for you. Is this mean only one pair left? Is that what this means, Joyce? What, or is that just a, no, okay, good. I used to have a few pairs of these. Okay, coming up, no open on the ruby. Let's move on. We've got diamond drops. Oh, please don't make this an hour where I'm just up here by myself, talking to myself. Robert, take a look at these. I know I want to show you one, because they don't sit on their own. So let me just show you what these look like side by side. Item number is 3224. And they are super, super beautiful classics, but you get a little more of a drop than we're used to seeing. And this cluster of diamonds at the base kind of reads as one major diamond here to start. 3224 has 2 carats exactly in diamonds in your drop, but it starts with the lever back. You're going to have bead set diamonds up top, leading to a bezel set, leading to the big pave cluster. So 3 different setting styles, 2 carats total weight in your diamonds, but also a length of 1.5 inches or 1/4 or 1/2. Which is it? It's 1.25 inches when you just, you know what, I always like to include where the diamonds are actually going to start in the ear. That little loop where I'm holding it, that's in your piercing. So really where the diamonds begin, it's 1.25 inches in the drop. In the lever back style, choose your gold color, and we're going to make them affordable. Wait a minute, 2 carats in diamonds should not be this price, but we're going to do it anyways. And wait to see that. There's what they look like from a distance away. Yes, go ahead. Oh, did you? You got the Asher cut. Congratulations on the Asher. I'm going to borrow one so I can try one on for you. You know what? $19.99? I don't know if you guys have been with me the last couple of days, but I've had 2 carat diamond pieces in various forms, rings, diamonds by the yard. I just feel like this is the first time we've seen an earring with that carat weight in a while. Let's take it down to the prices that we've seen rather routinely. Okay, I got to put this down because I need another hand to try one on for you. So I'm going to have to leave this here. I know that one's not going to sit very well on its own, so forgive me, but I do want to put one on. I think it's really important to see them on just to get a sense of the drop. So you're going to have to just look at that profile for just a moment while I just slip one of these on. But we're going to do a lot better than $19.99 or $18 or $17.99. Oh, this is the deal. And if you like a drop, boy, we don't see as many in the drops, do we? We see diamond earrings all the time, but it's usually studs. It's usually studs or it's usually hoops. Studs or hoops, still different than a drop. So really fortunate to have the drop earring for you here, just another design and another style. And we're going to make them $1,699 instead to get you 2 carats exactly total weight in your VS diamonds that are so amazing. So $16.99, do we ever love that, right? Great value on a really, really special drop earring. I don't even know if I have them in all the way, but you get the idea. Just meant to give you a little size perspective there from, you know, a little further away than just on the hand, right? Or up close. So beautiful style. You can see how that cluster gives you that big presence in that major, major disc medallion style. Then you get the diamonds. They're really starting at the top and then leading their way on down. So a really good look there. And $16.99 only. That's a fabulous value for 2 carats. I mean, anytime. If we see our VS diamonds for $1,000 a carat, we're all living right. But any time that we are able to go lower than that, I mean, $1,000 a carat is a great deal for the lowest quality diamonds in the world. We're talking about VS material here. So you're not expecting to pay ever anything less than $1,000 a carat, but that's exactly what we have right here, right now for you. So a great option. So that's $16.99. We'll take another look at them here close up, and then I'll prop this up for you so you can kind of walk you through these different setting styles I was telling you about. The big pave cluster there at the base, then the bezel set. Then let me get that lever back to face forward here for you. Then the bead set diamonds. There's even a prong set. So I sold it short. There are 4 setting styles here. 4, not 3. So 4 different setting styles that you have all done in this drop earring. And here's what they look like again from afar, just as far as how they drop and their length that they give you. So a really, really good look there. $16.99. And that'll be it. So last chance on those. Robert, let us know what you think of them. And then we'll be moving along. If anybody wants to open that ruby, let me know. We can always revisit that auction on the ruby. And we have a wheel to get to. A really, really important closeout 4-ring wheel that we're going to show you with really beautifully rare exotics. So that's coming up here. Any last minute requests you have for the show, we're down to 30 minutes. And waiting to see who's got the diamond earrings. They're still here. Let's get to our wheel. I'm going to build a wheel. The start of it's going to be none other than our quartz with the natural and solid 24 karat gold running through it. We've added some really important diamonds around this particular stone in the oval. So that's where we start our wheel. I'm going to add 3 other pieces here for you to choose from that will include one of our rare diasporas. Well, if that last one with a 13 karat 31 was a little too large, we have another radiant in a 2 karat 66. Then I also have a big time mandarin garnet. This is the mandarin. I might move this one aside here just so we can show you the mandarin in the middle there. Isn't that great color and clarity? And then we have, take a look at this to finish the wheel and finish our selection. We have a Marilani mint garnet, that rare Tanzanian color changing garnet for you. So mandarin is here. I'm going to put the mandarin in the back. So the garnets are right down the middle. There's the Marilani mint. Here's the mandarin. And that's a real roval cut to that stone. Then we have we call it gold quartz. It's a quartz that has kind of the white backdrop. And then that's actual, look at that gold. That's gold, 24 karat precious metal running through it. And then you've got some really big yellow diamonds on the sides. And then that's our diaspora, radiant cut, 2 karat 66. Lovely piece. And then all one of a kinds here throughout this clearance wheel. The only one that has to stay in the gold color it's in is the mandarin. The mandarin and the yellow gold, that's got to stay that way. The others can be changed if you want to. Kind of nice. Get an option there. I think we're all ready for a great big value. Let's just make sure somebody, I know we are busy on these phone lines here. Yes. Pink diaspora. I didn't mention one. No. Do I have one tonight? No. But we can always bring one out. No. Did they want to see a pink diaspora? We had the color change diaspora with a lot of pink in it. But we can bring out a pink diaspora. We've got some. Last night I had one that I did not show. Can bring that one out. Questions on this wheel? All right, let's blow them out. We just need a great price tag. I'm looking at nothing but $49.99 and $59.99 price tags to start on this wheel. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much. Pink diaspora is coming. Any one of these you want? Forget about that's the lowest price of any of the 4 here. I'm going to do a lot better than that. Let's make it easy. 40, yes. Quartz. I love it. Do you see what's around it there too? It's an 8-carat 43, Jason, on the center stone. Then it has 30 points in pear-shaped yellows. That'd be a 15 point on each side in your yellow diamonds. Let me try it on for you. That's a good size stone. 843 on the quartz there. That's really nice. There's your oval. Take a look at it on the hand here. And then we've got some pearl pendants coming up. Yes, Jalen. Quartz too. You guys are both thinking about the quartz? Uh-oh, we only have one. You know what? Blow them out right now. The very first callers, they're not $49, $39, $29, or even $19.99. We have 2 people on this one ring, and there is only one of everything. So keep that in mind. Dial early. You know what? It's already gone. Make it $14.99 instead. It's already gone. Quartz has gone to Jalen's caller. Thank you so much. And they just got an extra $500 off than they bargained for. So last call now on the other 3 because all 3 need a home. And then let me do this. We'll put this one in the middle because there's our big radiant cut. And then this is that mandarin roval. Love it. Marilani mint in the 2-tone. I would leave it just like that if I were you. It's a great idea. They're $14.99 each one. We got 60 seconds left with that wheel. And then we're going to be moving along. And we've got some Tahitian pearl pendants to show you. Did you figure out which pink diaspora they wanted to see? Okay. So, pearl pendants, Tahitians. We've got 2 of them available, both 14 millimeters, both in white gold. So we'll show those next. Now, the mandarin garnet is a $694. Wait. This is as simple as this, Tony. We just need graphics. If we bring up the graphics on this ring, it's going to be gone. 8326 is the number. That is a 6-carat 94 roval mandarin that's clean. And it has 22 points in diamonds. This is the one that stays in the yellow gold, but that ring is $14.99. Now that you see the carat weights, I think it becomes clear why we're really excited about that value. Okay. Pink diasporas are coming up too. We got a lot of requests here at the end of the night. Continue to get them in. You good, Spencer? Okay. Who got that gold quartz, Jalen? Congratulations. Thank you, Kristen. So $14.99 on the no takers on the mandarin for $14.99. Really, that is a really, really, really important stone for $14.99. Yikes. That really needs to go. Quick look at the Marilani mint, color changing garnet. It's a shade lighter than Savorite. It comes from Tanzania, but most importantly, it changes color. I know it looks great, but it changes color from green to red, and that's item number 7938, and that's a carat 67. Marilani mint, color changing garnet, 61 points in diamonds, 2-tone mounting, $14.99 on that one as well. Wow. And we got a lot of requests coming in here at the end of the night, so I better keep on moving. And if you want the diaspora, the radiant cut diaspora will give that a look too. This is the carat 67 Marilani mint. It's a big size. These didn't come in big sizes, so that's a really important size to get. And that has a 61 point diamond weight, 2-tone gold, and yet that is $14.99. Crazy good value. So the mandarin is here, the Marilani mint is here, but I don't think they're long for this world. Let's go ahead and show some Tahitian pearl pendants. Now remind me, who is this for? Do we know? Do we remember? Do we have any idea? Tahitian pearls? Okay, so let's get to the Tahitian pearl. Option number 1 is probably the most green you're ever going to see in a Tahitian pearl. And this is the one that has that really cool, this is cool. This is a spinning bail, so it actually rotates. So you can actually choose to have it set like this or set like this. I think what they were going for was there's a diamond bail, but I really think that they want you to be able to wear this 2 ways. With that gorgeous design overlaid over the pearl, or you spin it and have the pearl showing like that. So that's why I really believe why they hinged this bail. So you've got the diamonds that are always going to be up front. Then you've got that pave section above it and a bezel set diamond, but you're able to wear it two ways. So this is item number 9654. That is 18 karat solid gold. And that will be our 14.5mm Tahitian pearl. But what we always look for and want to see is what we call the peacock colors. You want to see those, think of a peacock feather and how iridescent purple, blue, green it is. That's what you have here. I'm sorry, leaving it there just doesn't do it for me. I got to show you all the angles here. So it's 14.5mm, it's 18 karat solid gold, and it's 20 points in diamonds. And that is seriously ideal pearl color. It's still a black pearl, but the colors, just like a white pearl, should have pinks and purples and iridescence and pearlescence. This has the greens, the purples, and the blues. So vibrant. And then you see the diamonds here. That's the spinning diamond bail with the pave and the bail that's pave itself. I mean, this is just really cool. And if you want a unique designer piece, I don't think it gets better than this. I've got that one for $14.99 on clearance for you. And don't forget about that bezel set that I'm kind of hovering over right now, but that's how it sits. I've got another option that's a little more plain in that it's just got white diamonds here. And you see the difference in the pearl color. This is more of that silvery tone. That has some baguettes in almost like a scalloped kind of design bail. So that's the other option. So I'll show that one to you next. That one will be a little bit more affordable as well. So $14.99 if you'd like this option. Then we show you this one too. Why not? Let's give you two great options here. And this is going to be a little bit less money. And that's just because the diamond weight is, actually you're getting more diamond weight. You're getting a little smaller pearl and you're getting 14K instead. So item number here is 9626. That'll start with a 14mm pearl, so a half a millimeter smaller than the last. 26 points in the marquise. Yeah, that's a marquise cut diamond right beneath the two rows of the channel set baguettes. This one's only $9.99. So those are two Tahitian pearl pendants that we have to show you tonight. And then also the other requests are for pink diaspora. So we're going to show you two options coming up in pink diasporas on the way, a larger and a smaller. Let me know which of the pendants you like. And let me give you length measurements on each, starting with the baguettes that I've got for $9.99. Here's your option. This one's a little bit longer. So that's option number one. You see how it almost looks like a flame with those diamonds in the baguettes that are channel set. This one's the $9.99 14mm. You can see it's an inch and a quarter, so inch and a half. It's right there at an inch and a half. I'll show it on the neckline, so let me know. This is the $9.99 option, so this is the most affordable of the two. Then we'll show you the other option as well that has that spinning bail. This one, obviously, only one way to wear it, right? And the pearl you still see has a lot of the greens and the blues and those beautiful purple tones as well. So you're still getting a top quality Tahitian pearl, no doubt. But that, how is a 14mm Tahitian pearl under $1,000? That's not normal. Plenty big bail for your DBTYs. Really, any chain you've got. Classic chains, all going to be good through there. But it's $9.99. Let's go back, show you this option. I want to show you this option on the hand here. This one loves to spin and roll and do all that good stuff, but I showed you the ability of this one to be worn two ways. That's one way. Here's the other way. So you see how I just twist it, turn it, and you're good to go. So when it lays flat against your neckline, it'll stay that way. So you're always going to get your diamond bail. This was the 14.5mm with the 20 points in diamonds, but two ways to wear it. I would say this one's got the 14.5, but also a little stronger color. This one's $14.99. So this is the way it looks from a distance. Here's your length measurement. And it's going to be basically an inch and a quarter on this one, and then we'll show that one on the neckline. So $14.99 or $9.99, two great Tahitian pearl pendants for you. Here's what it looks like from a distance away as well, so we can show it on the neckline for you just to give you an idea. So that's one way, and then let me just go ahead and spin it for you so you can see it with, if you want to do the overlay here. So I'm going on the feel of it. That's a cool way to wear it as well. It just looks totally different. So the bail always stays the way you want it. It's just the piece at the base that spins, so you can wear it two different ways or just wear it one way. It's just, again, flexibility and options. But look at that. The amount of green coming through is really unusual there. So $9.99 or $14.99. The last one was $9.99. This one's $14.99. Let's go back to our wheel. I'll show you one more time. Here is that beautiful spinning bail option there, and that's going to be a great value. Now we do have two pink diasporas to show by request as well. then I think we're caught up on requests for the moment, but we still have about 18 minutes, so still can get your request. Now, here's my larger of my two pink diasporas. Now, this one has some very important white diamonds and pink diamonds with it as well, so wow. Specialty, and a first time seeing it here as well. I know we've seen a lot of pink diasporas. Usually when we bring out a pink diaspora, it's usually new. That's because the ones that have been on the air have sold. This is item number 9686. 18 karat solid, two-tone gold, rose gold, white gold, $475 on this pink diaspora. It does have a lavender tone to it. It really is highly pleochroic. Now check this out. 30 points in pear-shaped white diamonds are on either side. So that means 30 points total, 15 on each side. 63 points is your white diamonds along the edge and burnished in the sides. Love that. And then the pink diamonds that are in the rose gold that are set around your pear shapes and your center stone, 36 points. So 36 points in pink, 30 points in pear-shaped white diamonds, 63 points. So your total white diamond weight is 93. Plus you get that 36 point of the pinks, plus the 475 in the diaspora, and it's finished on the inside. Oh my goodness, what a ring. Regal, elegant, high-end, superstar, and rare. Only a couple of handfuls of stones mined all together from this region. There's your inside under gallery. Let me try it on. That additional burnishing of the diamonds on the sides is really cool. And this one is, sure enough, it's going to be a one only, you know that. I've got this one marked down from the $9,999 price tag. Man, is this one affordable. $39.99 gets it to you. I've got a slightly smaller emerald cut coming up next, so might as well give you options. We love the two different cuts and the two different sizes. This is the one that's going to give you, though, the pink diamonds and the white diamonds. My next one does too, just not quite as much of the pink diamonds. Let's show you the emerald cut just in case. Obviously, it's going to be easier to make a decision when you see both options. Here's item number 9380. I do love an emerald cut. We've been seeing quite a few of the emerald cuts, and they've been very popular. So here's the emerald cut that we have. We're going to focus on that one for a minute. More simple double halo here. You get the double halo, first pink, then white diamonds. That'll be item number 9380. That's the 372. 16 points in the pink diamond weight and 49 in the white. So if you are, struggling, I think obviously seeing two different options, two different designs, two different cuts, I think it's going to make it a lot easier to really pinpoint which one is better for you. And there is a better price tag, just, lower because it's a smaller stone on the emerald cut here. So there will be a little bit, maybe it's a little more budget friendly for you, but actually it's marked down from $69.99. How about this? Well, we actually had this for $39.99. Well, that's what I did the oval for. So now we get to take it even lower and make it a lot better. It's only $29.99 for the emerald cut now. So huge values either way, no doubt, but $29.99 for the emerald cut, $39.99 for the oval. And you've got a choice of two incredible pink diasporas. Really lovely to even see two available at this point. So that is thrilling. So $29.99 on the left side, $39.99 on the right side. Let us know what requests you have for our final now. 14 minutes left in the show. We need to hear from you. Which do you want to see? What can we show you? What can we bring out? Is there something we can recap from earlier in the evening? Because we've had almost 3 hours now. So maybe there's something you just want to see if it's still available, or let us show it to you one more time. It's a great time to do that. All right, Zambian Garnet coming up. And then still have that trillion cut tanzanite necklace. The Ashra's gone, but we have the trillion here for you. Have a really, really important look in a great, well, we had those two Tahitian pearl pendants. The fact those are still here, amazing. Let's get to our Royal Zambian 9390. Rare and best of the best, if you ask me, because the big, I would say, headline with the stone is the fact that it's a garnet and it's rare, but it changes color subtly. So we don't actually call it a color change, we call it a color shift. But the beauty of this round is when you get a round, it shows it off better than any other cut. That's what I believe. I've seen a lot of them, trillions, emerald cuts. We've seen ovals, cushion cuts. The round is the way to see the best color shifting. Yes, go ahead. Jason? Oh gosh, that's hard. That's a hard decision to make. They're so vastly different. It's really hard to say. I'm going back and forth. I mean, you know I love an emerald cut, but there is something about this mounting here and the way you're getting enormous white diamonds with it and pink diamonds at a big quantity there, and the overall, do you see how there's a little bright flash of pink with the oval too? Normally I would just go to the emerald cut, but the way that that oval, do you see how it's more color, meaning vastly different hues of purples and blues and pinks? That's what I love about the oval. So if you can swing it, I would say the oval with the big diamond weight is the way to go, just because this one's looking a little bit just more muted lavenders. I mean, it still lights up with those pinks. But do you see here how you're getting lilacs and ultraviolet blues and periwinkles and pinks and almost reds? The oval is really outstanding. And then, of course, the diamonds around it, from big white diamonds to pink diamonds to more white diamonds, and then the burnishing on the sides. And the overall size is a little bit bigger too. So, you know, when you're talking about a stone this rare, there is something to be said for getting the larger stones that are available, because we're talking about only a couple dozen stones that are here. So if you can get a larger stone like you can with that 475 oval, I say do it. Does that help? Maybe I'll try them on side by side. Maybe that'll help too. We have somebody just debating between the two, and that is a very tough call to make. Here they are on the hand though, side by side, so you can just see how they kind of play, you know, when they're on, when they're moving a little bit more than just left to right on the wheel, so you can really get an appreciation. Or I'll actually just put this one on over to my middle finger here, and that way you can see them really, really well. But I see what I mean about there's a little more, you know, this is more of a mauve tone overall. This has got a little bit more blue going on, just really unique. The pleochroism on the oval is very, very strong. Does that help? All right. So let me know if you have any other questions on those. $39.99 for the oval, $29.99 for the emerald cut, 4 carat 75 here with quite a bit of additional diamond weight, 18 karat gold as well. So you are getting a higher purity gold as well here on the oval. This one's 14K, that's the 372. And our Zambian that I was mentioning is coming up next. Just want to make sure that they have ample time to make the best decision on the pink diaspora that's best for them. Any other questions, Jason, about those diasporas? All right. So let's get to our Zambian. I was mentioning the round that is going to show off that color shift so well. And this is a beautiful, almost infinity style mounting as well. Do you see it? I mean, already. Reds, purples, blues. As it moves left to right, tell me if this doesn't illustrate to perfection what color shift garnet is all about. Because it does. And you have this fantastic rose gold. You don't need to leave it that way. You can do any gold you want. This is a 190 Zambian garnet. The Portuguese cut round. It's a carat 90, but it has 66 points in diamonds around it, and that is going to create that figure 8 that just widens enough to accommodate the round, but then carries on through in a traditional figure 8 oval shape or marquise shape on the sides. It's in any gold you want, so I know it's unusual to see the rose gold. Take the yellow, take the white as well. But there's only one. Let's blow it out. $24.99 supposed to be. End of the night is here. We have 9 minutes left. I'm not sure where the show has gone, but it's time to move as many pieces as we can here for our grand finale of the evening. So let's just do something special here and make it $999 instead on the round royal Zambian. A beauty, a garnet still, so the January birthstone, but a little more unique to find this Tanzanian mined material. That is where it hails from. And Tanzania, a gem-rich nation, that's for sure, known for rarities like beautiful tanzanite and a lot of course, our Mahenge spinel. But this is a garnet that's giving you so much rarity of its own special right. We've got that beautiful pink, burgundy, red, blue, purple, all those colors. And Zambian means purple. That's what it means in Tanzania, but it's so much more than that. So last call on this one. Let me try it on for you, and then we're going to see who's got it at $9.99. Looks like we have yet another request coming in here at the end of the night, and it is going to be, oh, the star earrings are here. Did they see the star necklace we had earlier? We had a big star necklace earlier with the red, the white, and the blue. So I do have a match in an earring. So let's show those earrings coming up by request. We've got some ruby sapphire diamond star drop earrings coming up next. So let me know on the Zambian. We've got about 13 seconds left with this one. Then a request here in the star drop earrings in a lever back. It'll be 9711. Had these just the other day. They debuted, and yet, yes, if you want to see the matching necklace again, there's a beautiful set you could create. These are probably not going to sit on their own, but that's fine. Take a look. This is the star earring, which is 9711. And you can see that it's going to start with diamonds in the lever back. White gold only on these. They will be as is. You're getting 18 karat gold yet again. And then the start of the star, the top of the star is going to be the blue sapphires. And then rubies at the base, and then intersected with a row of diamonds that are going to be 68 points in the sapphire, 48 points in the ruby, and 27 points in the diamonds. Designer insignia on the inside. Finish. They've included the carat weights there. So you've got the carat weights labeled on the inside under gallery, and then of course your lever back design. Love that it starts with diamonds. Everything is diamond cut. All of those different stones, all being rounds, all being diamond cut, look fabulous. I do want to show you that profile for a moment while I try one on, so you can see that it does have that great basket work, and then how it's slightly convex, how it gets a little bit of that kind of dome style, that subtle dome style. This is what they look like on from a distance, so you can really see their movement and their size, because they're giving you a lot of presence, especially with that star design that you have there, and then of course all that finishing, so they're just as pretty from the backside. Yeah. She is wonderful. Does she know they're $12.99? Jalen, can you also ask her if she saw the matching necklace? Because if we, I'd love to bring that out and show her, because there was I wouldn't say an exact match, but very similar. These are gone. Congratulations. Let's go back to our wheel. I think we can go ahead and put up that Zambian one more time. Give you a couple more moments to think about that $9.99 Zambian. And then we're going to just flash that necklace just in case she wants to see that necklace again, because it's pretty similar. Thank you so much on the star earrings. Let me grab the necklace really quickly. That was tonight, right? Was it? Oh, yes, it was. Here it is, 9709 coming up. So, Jalen, just in case she missed this earlier, yeah. Oh, okay, good. You got it, of course. This is, like I said, not an exact match because the pattern of the star is a little different, but this is the star I was telling you about that we had earlier tonight. It's 9709. This is also 18 karat gold, and it's going to be 42 points in the sapphire, 94 points in the ruby, so that's going around the outer edge there, and 55 points in the white diamonds. It's an 1.75 inches just on the pendant. The chain with the spring ring clasp, 18-inch chain, it's coming with it. It's 18 karat solid gold, even the chain is. And this is that length. There's that measurement up against the ruler. So this is a bit oversized. It's also an enhancer bail, so you can use this with other chains as well. Let me show you the inside. It's got a great finishing. Same designer created it there. You've got that great, again, this bail flips up. So this one was only, oh, I got this down to $14.99 if you like it. So $14.99, and remember how much 18 karat gold that really is. There's a lot going on there, just in gold weight. Before you even talk about stones, you've got so much gold weight there at $14.99, and then I'll show it up against the neckline for you, just so you can get another appreciation of this incredible size that it gives you, because it is big time, yet it's so pretty. I mean, that's a big, bold, beautiful star design. So Jalen, if you'd like it, $14.99, available obviously to one caller only there. That's all we got, just the one. But it's a great look, isn't it? And back to our Zambian we'll go. That is the $9.99 Zambian Garnet. All those star designs are as they are in the white gold, of course. And then we will carry on. We've got about 3 minutes now in the show. Yikes. Did you choose any of the diasporas? She got the oval. Who was it? Can you say? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who got your star earrings, Jalen?
It was Teresa.
Oh, wonderful. Teresa, thank you. Did she see the necklace? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So thank you, Teresa. All right. So the star necklace is here. The emerald cut diaspora, the pink diaspora is here. And then this one, $9.99. Let me see. What else do we have for the, I think I need to flash this color changing diaspora really quickly, because this one's still having a hard time believing this is here. Don't forget to ask about anything you saw throughout the last 3 hours. We'll be happy to let you know if it's still available. Remember, we had a tanzanite blowout wheel for $24.99 for 3 different choices, over 6 carats in size. This is that massive 1331 diaspora. I just wanted to flash this again. Very important stone here. 9734 was the item number on this diaspora. Exquisite clarity on the radiant cut. 1331 is the size, 24 points at least in yellow diamonds. It looks like so much more. And that is just down to $29.99. Remember, that started at $7,000. Now it's just $29.99, and that is for one caller only. So good luck on that one. That is a huge, huge value. And I do want to show it on the hand because it is very sizable. So I want to make sure you understand how big this is going to be on the hand here, but also how clean it is and all those beautiful different colors that are coming from this stone. Now, of course, get it under incandescent light entirely, and it's going to go pink on you. So really unusual color changing variety stone, rare as can be. And one source only for that stone. Look at how it lights up with that radiant faceting. So we have our final minute 45 left. Also, just want to remind you as well that on Sunday is when we debut our red barrels. We've never had red barrel on this show before. And I saw them all completely finished. And today, before the show, oh my goodness, they're 5 pieces only. They're finished in jewelry, all rings, and they're amazing. So, you know, if you just even want to learn a little bit about red beryl, one of the rarest stones in the world, will be presented for the first time ever here at TVON. And of course, we insisted on only the top quality. We had opportunities to bring them years past, but it was never the quality we insisted upon. There are different levels of quality out there, even on a stone that rare. We're going to bring you top quality stones at an amazing value. Just mark your calendars that Sunday, and just want to let you guys know. So give you a full heads up. That is Sunday morning on our show. Do not miss it, because we have 5 pieces and they'll all be gone, because that's the only 5 we have. So that's happening on Sunday the 26th. So don't forget about that, because I know we've had years and years and years of requests on those. Do call on anything you've seen tonight. We'll let you know. We're here after we go off the air at that same phone number. We can still let you know if something that your heart desires is still here. And then, of course, call on this diaspora at $29.99. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight. Really appreciate you watching and shopping as always. Special welcome to all of our brand new shoppers. We had a lot of brand new shoppers here tonight. So welcome to all of you. And of course, a special shout out as always to our TVON family, our established veteran viewers. And thanks so much for joining me. I'm not with you guys tomorrow like usual, so I'm just taking a day off for a special day. So again, I'll be back on Saturday morning and Sunday morning with you guys. Joyce will be here tomorrow with you on television, so join her for that. And I'll see you guys back on Saturday morning. And thanks so much again for being with me on this Wednesday. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, and I'll see you on Saturday.